games. First was the werewolf game. Thorin was the big bad wolf, and one by one killed his companions. But at the last round, Artie and Carla voted him out, throwing him, throwing him into the cold, where Namara shot him. Winning the first game and its prize, the party ventured to the second game, the Labyrinth. To find a way out and not get killed was the game. Horrible things walked in it, along with delusions of the party. But thanks to Carla's explorative nature, we found a way out without anyone dying, making it a win to the party. Where they moved to the third game, the Love Tunnel, where the party had to deceive mermaids so they wouldn't drown. Into pairs, the party was split, though uneven number the party is, Hecna came to the rescue. First was the lovely couple, Artia and Lebrun. With true passion did Artia confess her love of lust to Lebrun, and were spared. Second was Kachi and Leah, who sadly couldn't deceive the mermaids and drowned. Third was Lucy and Levo. Lucy wanted to use a fly spell on herself so she would not drown, while Levo wanted to use it on Lucy. So they both drowned. Fourth was Thorin Namara. Namara, who promised Thorin the world, while Thorin could only offer his body, and placed a ring to her ring finger, and the mermaids were deceived and the two passed. Last went Carla and Hecna. With insane deception skills, Carla managed to deceive the mermaids and impress Hecna, winning a special prize. Next, the party went to the main attraction, where they had to cross a rope with a 50-foot fall. Artia, Lebrun, and Thorin fell, while the others made it, winning the fourth game. The last game was to find Dr. Hecna's notes from a hospital that was full of insane patients. Inside the hospital, while the party explored, Carla found a patient and closed the door on her. This angered it, and went after Carla, killing her, while the others hid. And later on, Thorin found the notes, and the party won their last game. Winning all the games, Hecna did what he promised he would, and teleported the party to the swamp. That's it.
Nice.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
Well, so Aiden, you can have an inspiration point for the day.
Yay.
You all land into the swamp, face down, rolling. You all feel the mud, the water, the fungus. The air is intoxicating around you. You can see multiple birds flying away who was hiding from maybe something else, as they were surprised by the ruthless sound around them. You can hear the frogs, insects, as suddenly you feel all the bites of those little creatures directly on your skin. You turn around, trying to figure out where you are exactly, feeling all the swamp around you, slowly dripping into your boots and socks. Your pants, dress, are completely wet, cover of mud, as you have fall down directly in the maracage. What do you do?
Oh, bloody hell. Stands up. Well, that was something.
Indeed, and I can tell that was not a dream after all. I raise my hand where still this torture tool is on it, where the ring was before.
Out of one fire into another.
Well,
Seems that way.
You know, brown is not the best look on your clothing, you know. Just giving a heads up on that, Naramara.
You
And Leah.
think I don't know? She starts looking at the dress. I'm gonna need to fix this once I get home.
therefore it's matching up with your fur, Lebrun.
Oh, don't get me started. I've had blood on my fur. This is nothing different.
It's fucking what?
LeBron, as you
Yeah?
look your hooves, you can see already some leeches getting on your legs.
No! Out! Get out of the water now! Find
Everyone.
some dry land. He's hopping about trying to get the leeches off his hooves.
Quite sweet things. We used them back there. That was kinda nice. They can drain blood from people without killing them,
Hmm.
and you can use them for alchemy.
Okay.
Is there any
Leeches in the
is there anywhere around that's actually above the swampy water?
Since it's an unfamiliar terrain for you, you wouldn't be able to see what exactly is the difference between solid mass and just moss right now.
We see, but we see trees, right?
You do see trees.
Are they steep, or can we actually climb on them?
You can half climb on them. You know, like all the roots in all different direction, but like in a half arc position. That's pretty much all the trees are right now. But the trees are gigantic. You can't even see the sky right now.
I point over to the trees. Let's get over there and climb on them until we have a general overview where we are. Are we even still
Yes, we
complete?
should.
Countdown, everyone.
Sounds like a plan.
It could work, yeah.
So I'm just I'm going to just basically use my Gensi and just basically activate the levitation spell, so I'm not actually on the ground. So I'm basically just hovering over the ground. Mingle with the wind.
You do have a couple leeches on your leg.
Do all of them?
We getting rid of them when we're on the trees.
I'm gonna
Yes.
start flying.
Actually, you feel as a bat a little bit more familiar with this terrain, even if you've never been in that kind of particular setting for you.
Okay.
Gonna stand up and start walking towards the trees, dragging the ball along with me, even though it's under the water for a moment.
All of those who walk, it's not only difficult terrains for you, it's extreme difficult terrains. The mud drag your feet down. If you would stop walking for a moment, your feet would be literally suck up and you would have to do a strength saving throw every single time you would try to stop directly in the mud and the water.
Do we have farn or other tall grass around us?
Roll me a perception and disadvantage.
Perception disadvantage. Here you go. That's 13.
You don't see any particular grass or land mass around you right now.
Do we have torches or anything? Or is other stuff to make a fire?
Technically, in all your bags, you all have torches.
That was a general question to the group.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's hard to tell when you.
Yeah, okay. So, I look to everyone who is hopefully walking with us towards the trees.
Gazzy
Do we have-
says, I have 10 torches.
Will help against these little creatures. To get them off the bodies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is currently just walking towards the trees, kind of like just ranting to herself that she's all wet and covered in leeches.
Okay. I let pop out Salami as well. With a finger snap. He can fly above the water.
Okay.
Did my roots kind of just glide on top of all this mud and stuff?
Really, it's quite difficult for you because it's your weight too, and it's
Yeah.
quite uncomfortable. It's like walking on jello for you right now.
Okay.
Because isn't the plant girl used to
Jungle.
be in the jungle? Yeah,
Yeah.
not swamps.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a difference. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that but fine?
The Boone is gonna constantly just keep moving his hooves around, trying to find a way, try and find some solid ground, while trying to get the leeches off his legs.
A little bit further, we are halfway to the trees, I hope.
Where are we? I can't seem to know where we're going. We've just been plopped here in the middle of the bloody swamp.
That is what we will find out as soon we can gather ourselves and find out where we actually are. And that's why we need to climb up, because I don't want any of you getting leached out.
Sounds
Or
like a
infected.
plan.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but me and Alrina were a bit too big for this, aren't we?
I look at the trees that are sky high. Nope, you aren't.
Oh,
Yeah, the tree are
No,
gigantic, bro.
I knew that.
Just starts trying to head towards the trees.
Just go towards the trees. It's fucking wet.
So Leah's just gonna like, obviously she's just hovering over the onto the trees. Why did we have to end up at a place like this? Can I say, if I've made it, can I see anything, Apex? Can I roll perception?
You can in that advantage
Yeah,
since it's extremely foggy
Extremely.
too.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give it a go.
The moment I reach a tree, I just put my foot on it and walk straight up the tree. Spider climb for the win.
17, Apex.
17, you do see something out of the usual. You don't see exactly a landmass, but you see like something who would look like a little bit of stump with a beard walking.
Well, there's something over there that's walking. No idea, but it looks like a stump of some sort. With a beard? Okay, this place is
What?
definitely weird.
You mean moss, maybe?
Possibly, maybe? I'm not too sure. I can't really see fully out because of the fog.
But you say it's moving.
Yes, it's moving. It's definitely moving.
You're sure it's not the fog? Okay.
Definitely not the fog.
Okay. I say again, we should put up some fire because whatever is in here might fear fire.
I hate to break it to you, but everything's fucking wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to dry ourselves. I look around. Is it dark? Is it bright? Is that the fog?
You
Stuff.
have no idea.
I must have a general sense of brightness.
That's
Is
the
my night
thing.
vision kicking in?
That's the thing. Because the swamp auto populate its own brightness. You can kind of see through the fog a little bit, but you're not sure it's sunlight or all the fungus and insect producing those lights around you. You're not even sure it's day or night right now.
So it's more bioluminescence what we having here.
Yes.
Okay. Weird place,
Okay,
but
I'm gonna
I
roll
would
a
say-
nature check on that.
I would say by all the brightness, we can risk a fire.
Hmm.
So I'm Lear, I'm basically staying next to you, but the problem is I despite gravity. I staying basically horizontal next to you on the stump and look around.
You do still see the stump with the beard moving around, and you can quite see something like an axe around it.
I'm gonna do a nature check with the stump.
I'm going to turn to Namera and say, is it wise maybe making a fire at the moment?
Nope.
We don't know where we are. We don't know what
I know nothing.
that thing is that's moving.
Well, the only thing we have to figure out where we are is actually your friend over there, I guess. And I hope he's not hostile.
Well, lead the way then. You want to go make friends with him?
Who said I want? But we need direction. Okay. I look over. How far, kind of, is he away?
100 feet.
I look,
200 feet? Okay.
I look over to Leah. What's this about a stump?
Yeah, well, it's looks like a stump with an axe and a beard. That's all I really can give you.
Is it moving from A to B, or is it moving on the spot?
It's going inside like a hollow tree, like where you guys, all the roots are doing exactly. But it looked like it's building and going deep inside, so you can guess it's kind of its den a little bit. It's
Okay,
going
yes.
directly in the water, so the part of the stump you understand is really when you see the thing floating in the water, coming
Mhm.
back, going out, and going back inside the.
Okay,
Is
it's
that
moving
all?
from point A to point B. Okay,
Mm.
that's all I want to know. Okay, so I would not yell in its direction, but we have to get closer to it. Can we make out a path from here on out? With a little bit when we're a little bit higher.
With extreme difficult terrain, it would be difficult to reach, but it's possible.
At least a way, kind of, where we not get sucked into the swamp and drown. Some sort of middle way, maybe.
Not really.
Okay. I look to everyone. I see two possibilities.
Hmm.
We make noises so it notices us, but I cannot guarantee what it will do afterwards. And everything around us will hear us as well. Or we try to fight our way through the swamp and... Well, 200 feet might be quite distant in this extreme terrain.
Hmm.
What do you all think?
I mean, one other option we could do. I could float over there. I don't really have to deal with the terrain, but it's whether or not this thing is going to be friendly or not. I'd rather not be at the front of it if it wants to swing its axe at me.
That's the general problem I see, because 200 feet is out of my reach. The only one who could kinda hit it would be Kachi with his bow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a possibility.
So,
Well, how
don't-
about this then? Catchy fires an arrow close to it, gets its attention. We might be able to see what its reaction is like.
Isn't
Yeah.
that just inviting it to actually be hostile?
I mean, what else do you want us to do? Scream at it?
Well,
It's not
I'm gonna
cinematic,
say
guys.
this.
It's
I've
not.
got to say this. If we make noise over here, not only might we attract it, who knows what else we might attract. If we go
Mhm.
walking through there, who knows what we might walk into. But you flying over there by yourself, you don't know where you are. You could fly into something and probably die.
So what
This
do you
is
want us
true.
to do then?
because I was all this saying already, Lucy, and nobody here is really making a call beside Leah, I look over to Leah. It's on you. I give you two options. We all make our ways through there, so we at least stick together. Or you feel confident and brave enough to fly at least halfway there, make it noticing you, and if it shows any kind of hostility, you come back immediately.
How about this? Maybe not fire an arrow at it. Catchy fires an arrow to the other side of it. See what type of reaction we do. Obviously, it won't know that it's going towards it. It'll make a sound. See its reaction from here. I mean, I could go to it, but I don't know how quick this thing is. I may not make it back.
I look over to it again. I don't know where you're coming from, but firing an arrow to someone is basically an invitation.
No,
to
no,
get
no.
involved.
Not firing at it. I'm firing. Catchy
Even
fires
though
away from it.
it could just misinterpret it and say, "Oh, they wanted to fight me, but they missed."
Well,
Lucy just
throw it.
pulls one of the leeches off off of her arm and just crushes it. Why don't you and Catchy just fly over there?
Catchy,
Mm-hmm.
should we go for a little walk or a little fly, as Lucy will so nicely put it?
This is what you will, boss.
Right. Well, let's see what happens then. Just get ready to run just in case. I'll
As I
fly
said-
back in just in case.
As I said, halfway, so you don't lose us out of sight, and it not out of sight. This
Fair
fog
enough.
this fog is dense. You could lose us easily.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to do me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. Oh, great.
Wisdom save for. Oh no.
You fail if it's under 8.
Net.
Oh, great. Fucking great.
Oh, great. A 26.
Fuck's
Wisdom
sake.
saving throw. Okay, here we go. I'm good.
I got it.
I'm dead. I'll see you later, guys.
No.
Jordan, you have
Yeah.
an insane amount of mosquito and large fly drinking your blood. You get a force to crush them on your body,
Okay.
and you got
Guys,
they start itching a little bit your skin.
guys, putting up a fire already. Put on a torch.
Catchy lights a torch.
LeBron does so on his one.
Torin does the same.
So we can dry up.
I'd also light a torch.
When you do light the torches, you do realize nobody could really see your fire into that fog, technically. Because the smoke is immediately mixed into the dense fog, and the smell of the swamp overthrow already the smell of the fire. So it's quite a little bit of knowledge, but advantage that starting a fire in a swamp, not really gonna give away your positions.
At least
Good
now we
idea.
can dry us up. We can burn up off these leeches, and we can grill some
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
I forgot about the
Finally.
leeches.
So everyone, pick off your leeches first.
Lucy
Yep.
pulls the ball out of the water that spits out some of the swamp water.
I
Yeah,
take-
you'll live.
I take some of the leeches and I'm gonna put them in my component pouch. Actually.
Okay. I look down on me. How many do I have? A lot of leeches on me as well.
Your blood is quite different from the rest of the blood of the rest of the group. Leeches are not interested into dead, non-circulating blood, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, as I thought.
Well,
I mean, give me one of the leeches, please.
I don't think they like plant blood either.
I reach out a hand. LeBron, give me one of the leeches, please.
Say that again.
Give me one of the leeches when you pull them off of your body.
Sure.
He puts his finger and thumb on the mouth where the leech is on one of his legs, and squeezes it, and then just pulls it off his leg and slowly hands it over to
Namara.
Namara. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and chop. That was a critical bite. Almost. Fuck, none.
That was
Beautiful.
nearly. It was nearly like you actually opening. You know those bag of Kool-Aid you can drink.
oh god.
That was pretty
Mhm.
much the feeling you had.
Not the best, but there was a little bit of LeBron in it.
LeBron just stares a bit for a second, blinks twice, pulls another one out. Another.
Later, maybe. For now, I have enough. I throw the leech into the water.
Lucy
No,
looks
my
over to
leech.
LeBron. Lucy just looks over to LeBron. At least you're being a chef even in the swamp. Although you didn't cook it this time.
Apex, Catch is gonna try and feel if she has any on her.
Since you started flying early, you don't really have any leeches on you. On those, you can, as a bat, know automatically there's a lot of flies around you trying to bite and nibble on you directly.
Yay.
Well.
Fucking flies, I hate you.
Should we go and see if we can get this thing's attention, Catchy?
Sure.
So I'm gonna start flying up, well, levitating over with Catchy, flying up halfway between us and that thing.
Catchy flies right next to her.
Well, what should we shout? Hello? Just whistle? What do you think?
I got an idea.
Okay, go for it.
Apex, tell me when we're close to it.
When you get, you can roll a perception.
Okay.
Not disadvantage because you're getting close to it.
Gotcha.
You can see a little fire directly beside the tree. And the thing is actually cutting woods right now.
So it's cutting woods.
Might not be using that as a weapon then.
Oh no, the axe is definitely made for a weapon. You're
Ah,
just
okay.
using it as to cut woods.
Well,
Hey, buddy! You know any way where we can go?
You would see the stump slowly turning around with this long white beard, and you realize it's not really a stump. It's actually a person getting close.
Catchy says to Leah. Eh. Interesting. Must have been here
You-
long.
He wave at you. You can see it's an old dwarf with a white beard, so long he uses it as his belt, circling around him, wearing a crocodile helmet and multiple piece of scales on his body for armor. A large and snapping turtle shell as an axe with a silver coating. He's still quite forward to talk to you, but he's waving.
well,
Oh,
it
I
seems-
don't think he does anything bad. You want to go back to the others and get them over? I can go and say hi.
maybe we should just maybe we should go together just in case. You know what happens last time, there's Catchy.
Oh, right.
So I turn around and go back to. Well, we get a quarter, like halfway between us and the thing. Just I sign to Namera, just to come forward.
Okay, seems like we can approach them. Seems like this guy's not hostile.
By the way, Catchy, on you not moving towards him when he wave, you can see he's standing, because I know you have that feat technically, where
See.
where you know some kind of danger around you, and you know that this man, even seeing you, don't feel any danger, and is probably circled by traps around him.
Wait, so I can sense there's traps around him?
Around him and close to you.
Oh,
I immediately say, there's traps around, by the way,
oh wait, what?
boss.
So I before the number starts moving, I just put the stop sign to it. Wait, there's traps around it.
Yeah, and it's the only person here, so I'd rather not have him get caught in traps as well. Hey, buddy!
He's quite far. You got to get closer.
We'll wait a bit. He's not moving towards us, right?
No. He's waiting beside the fire and look at you.
Okay. I guess I'll tell him, because maybe he does not know himself. Whenever we get closer to him. And the other catch up. Or
So
shall...
I'm gonna fly back over to Catchy. So wait, what's going on?
Well, there's traps over there.
Any way do you think we can get around them? To him, or is it all around him as well?
I mean, we are in the air, you and I, so we would be fine, but the others...
Well, should we maybe approach him then and see if we can see what's going on? Why he's surrounded by traps?
I mean, it would probably be a good idea to warn him as well if he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back and tell. I'll just sign to Namera that just to hold in place for the time being. So I'll basically go back across and just give like a hold sign to Namera for the time being, and then rejoin Catchy. So, quick question, Apex: if we're levitating, do I need to
Yes.
roll anything?
Or
Or well, you said there's traps, but it's really what type of traps was it? Can Catchy tell, or is it just no
Nope.
the traps?
you just know there's
Okay.
traps all around him.
Okay. Well, you can seem to sense the traps, Catchy. I can't really help you on that, so I'll just follow your path. Maybe when we get too close, maybe when we can hear him, and then let's see what he has to say.
Ring. She starts flying.
So just to follow
towards him.
Catchy's path.
Both of you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Bollocks. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, my rolls tonight.
Well, Catchy and Norden, as you fly towards him, you see him raising his axe and hitting one of the stumps branch right beside him before a net fall from one of the trees near you, catching both of you in the same time in the net, falling into the swamp water as you feel you're gonna drown, but suddenly be dragged out on the land as you see the dwarf around you. Ah, bugger. I'm sorry. I just stunned a stranger around here. As he undo the net for you both.
How the... Why caught Catch in the first time, then?
What?
She can hear him undoing the net, right?
Oh, he did undo the net for both of you.
Yeah. Well, how did that thing catch us, then?
The net
Flying in the-
fell from one of the high trees. You got to think on a swing balanced tree who was supposedly place the net under the water. Automatically, he pushed one of the trees who fell down, and the net go up, catching both of you at the same time.
Oh, so he meant to catch us, but then he says us free.
Yeah, no, he catches both of you, but he dragged you directly on his territory before freeing you.
Yeah, but that's hence why she's asking, why are you setting us free if you don't trust us then?
Nah, I did trust us, lads. It's just I don't want you to take one of my most deadliest traps.
I take it there are obviously things around here that are dangerous.
Except me? Yeah, there's a lot of danger around here. He's gotta pull out one of the leech directly on your leg, Norden, as he drop it in his jaw, and you can hear him chewing right away. Ah, thank you for the meal.
Lovely. So
You're not from here. Well, maybe the bat one would be a great companion to see around here, but you, with your silky dress and everything, I see that you might found yourself in the wrong direction.
I'm not from here either, but this kind of territory is quite I'm quite used to it. We have small areas like this.
Yeah, I saw some of your cousin around.
Wait, really?
What?
Yeah. There's some around you like you. I make trade with them.
Ah, very interesting.
Very practical. Again, the fly bloods.
Is it a full tribe?
I didn't dare find it. I just stand here to help them in trade sometime with, turtles, shell, and stuff they need. And, sometime passing long nights.
Would
yes.
you be able to point us in the way of them, or do you know if you're gonna talk to them soon again?
I don't leave my territory, lass. It's dangerous for somebody like me to live. I'm more a deep swallowing underground swamp dweller. They're more flying type, so they can travel the swamp quite far. I didn't dare follow, to be honest. But they do come time to time.
So bat like me and elk as well. That's interesting.
Well, green as you. Perfect for the swamp.
Yeah, it is.
Want a little bit of my gumbo? As he turn around where there's a hot pot where you can see some shrimps, potato, chicken. It smells actually really good, even if the content might leave a little bit weird for both of you.
Patchy just says, yeah, I'm not saying no to your hospitality.
I'll say no, but is there any way we can sort of get the rest of our group that's stuck over at the other side over? Yeah, with literally... Is there any safe route that you know of to get them over here or not?
It's underwater, the only safe route.
Underwater.
I'm a water breather, if you don't know. I'm a ranger. This is one of my favorite terrain for years. I've been hunting in this ground as my grandfather did, and my grandfather did, and my grandfather did.
So you can breathe underwater, yes?
It's one of my little secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And the secret is actually not breathing underwater, it's just not breathing.
Yeah, I like you.
That's a
You're
very good
interesting.
point, yeah. Well,
But you can take one of my boats and bring it. You kinda loony to come here and just try to traverse this section of the swamp on foot. You know, there's giant snakes in the water waiting to eat.
nice to know.
That's one thing. If I didn't have the Hulk bat sting to help me, it'd be dangerous because they take care of the fly blood around here.
The flying what?
There's a strange monster in this spot. He hunt by sending his flies. When one of you kill his flies, he know exactly where you are.
Note to self: don't kill flies.
Might be a problem.
Why?
Well, just say I may have been bitten by one, and then I squished it.
You're gonna see him automatically looking at you in panic. As he gonna look at Kashi and immediately nearly screaming, "Take her! Put her underground! Go! 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 I grab your friends! Not a sound! Cover her of this!" He gave you a jar full of brown mud, but at your developed smell, you actually know it's not brown mud, it's something else.
Kaji just follows him instantly, and does what she gets told.
Let's get it over with.
You go inside a little cave, who surprisingly tried comfy, but not meant for many peoples. But automatically you starts being covered of the bronze substance, who do sting. I will ask you to do a Constitution saving throw in order.
Roger. Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Smell, the texture and everything would put you so much in discomfort that you would actually vomit.
Okay.
In his house.
I apologize, but this is just disgusting. She's vomiting.
He's not there. He's already gone. Back to Namara group. Still waiting on the trees. Still wondering what's happening. You suddenly see a boat floating with a gator head on front, like dragging directly the boats towards you.
Well, seems like our new comrades is coming for us. I don't see nowhere Leo or Kachi. Be on your guard.
LeBrun has his great axe at the ready.
I have my staff at the ready. Just in case.
Mason Field ready.
Lucius just crushed a leech under her foot. She didn't give a shit.
You see the gator head rise from the water, showing a face, a thick face with a big nose and a white beard. You're the bat companion and the fancy lady?
Yeah, we are.
Get in. Get in.
Why?
Not a sound. One of you attract the jamboree.
How?
The fly birds are coming. Don't kill any flies.
LeBrun throws his torch aside, let it as it gets into the mud. The flame extinguishes. And he just looks around like, you mean those?
Hold on for a second. We have no reason to trust him. So,
I'm not.
What are the things you're talking about?
Don't have time to explain. You coming or not?
I look around.
LeBrun starts walking slightly towards him.
He is only one person, but if he leads us into a trap,
He's
Oh, no.
deep underwater. You can only see his head out of the water.
yeah,
right
that's why I look at all the other people in the group.
No, I
Um,
mean,
Yeah.
I was
so
answering
Namara.
LeBron questions.
Namara,
Yes.
I'm just gonna go by his tone of voice that we don't have time and it's serious. That's all I'm thinking.
You trusting everyone who is just walking past you? Fine. Let's move.
Well, put it on me then. Get your ass on the boat.
I walk towards the boat.
I get on the boat.
He's gonna place his head directly, like, between the boat and the tree, so you guys can stamp on the crocodile head to jump in the boat without getting in the water.
Hmm.
Does so.
She gets in the
As
boat
he-
and pulls off the last leech and throws it in the water.
I also extinguish my torch as I get in the boat.
LeBron is now fighting off the leeches off his legs.
You still have leeches on you? Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I will help.
Well, I got 2 leeches from Carla. I put into my bag of holding.
Hmm. I help with the leeches.
Okay.
There you go, LeBron.
But leeches that were not killed.
Hmm. Mara, do you want these leeches that I'm pulling off LeBron?
I take them. They're good for battle sustenance, you could
Alright,
say.
feel free.
Steps into the boat and pulls the ball and puts it into the boat as well. It covered in leeches.
The boat gonna start moving away
Oh,
as you all followed literally the crocodile head guiding the boat. You don't actually need to row in the boat, since the dwarf himself is guiding you. After a good 15 minutes, you manage to reach the little isle with the trees where it's dead, as you see the dwarf getting out of all the water, seeing all his attire, and making sign to go directly in his little house take over.
You're echoing.
yeah.
Oh, I'm echoing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, voice from the other side. Let's move.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, voice from the beyond. Yeah.
I'm trying to fix that right now. Sorry.
God? Did you just speak?
Yeah.
Everyone move into the hut, I guess. Seems like the
Yep.
dwarf was really worried about something.
You're going to walk in and see.
Leah,
Yeah.
you have kind of a new look on you. When I
No.
when I walk past you.
Don't start.
Oh God, what is that stench? Oh, it's you, Leah. Oh, hi.
It smells like
No
dinner,
worry.
but I'm not gonna.
No worry, I don't even smell it. I don't need to.
Lucky you.
Hey, it doesn't smell as bad as your cities do.
Oh,
I
no,
don't even
this
know how the
is-
city smell. Sorry.
It smells about normal,
This,
really.
this is pretty up there, actually. Pretty fucking up there.
I don't know what cities you're talking about, but damn, that stinks.
I'm talking about anywhere we've ever been.
Okay, people, calm down. I guess that whatever the dwarf was talking about can even hear us.
As you say that, you can see the dwarf actually moving muds and branches in front of the entrance of the tree to block and hide the passage. As he, in same time, you can see him throwing water directly on the fire.
I go in the very edge of the corner, lean to the wall, and cross my arms, looking at the dwarf in the entrance.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something in particular. Okay, that's how you spell it. If you all go, because I was trying to do it with voice mod, but voice mod is trying to be a bot to me right now. if you all go in general mute, you can all hear that scream on the outside of the tree.
Okay, let me just. Where's the server? There's the server.
Oh, God.
Great. Lovely.
Is it something related to my nature of creatures?
Not at all. But since you went at the entrance with the dwarf, that's what you said, Nakara, right?
I walk to the other side of the room, lean against the wall, and look at the entrance and the dwarf. I'm as far away from the entrance as possible.
You can roll a perception since you're looking at the entrance.
Perception, you say? Okay. 22.
You can manage as you see the dwarf hiding and pushing, like opening some content to make a different kind of smell. But your eyes, I would say you have to roll a wisdom saving throw at the same time.
Okay. 17.
As you manage to barely see it, but you can see it passing in the water. Like it's absolutely nothing for him, since it's not extreme difficult terrain. You do even barely manage to not feel this sensation of fear and your instinct screaming you to run and just stay hidden. And Akira, where are you? Because I'm gonna DM you that, what you see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do easier. Message.
Wait, I message you. Oh, lovely. That is not all of my kind of creatures. I see. Yep, that's definitely not flesh. That is wood.
You would wait a good hour, I would say, before the dwarf turns towards all of you again. Okay, I think we're safe. I think he finds somebody else.
So Lee is going to turn towards them. You mentioned a crust of flies. How long does this last, or is it forever?
Nah, he only know for a certain amount of time, and if he don't exactly where he is, he generally forget about it. He might be just a bird or something who did hate his flies. But when you crush them with a good firm hand, he kinda know. That thing speak to the flies.
Lovely.
Let's see. So when we have mosquitoes around us, we should not interfere with them and just let them drink. At least they will not kill us.
The mosquito are fine. It's the blood flies. They're quite bigger, thicker, and their darts eat larger. That's why it's hard to not bite it. But I can sell you some ongun and lotion to help.
We should accept your help then. Because that thing, I got a fair glimpse of it. It is horrifying.
My grandfather, and my grandfather, they did try to fight it, but there's no success. It's also a hunter. He chased especially her kind, as he point at directly at Jesus Christ, Mooney, I forget your
Kachi.
name.
Kachi.
So it's an apex predator, you say?
Well, one day, some kind of special noble did bring that thing here, a little child thing, and he said to release it to hunt those of her kind around here. And since then, that thing still live in the swamp, trying to find your kind, Kachi.
A little novel. I look over to Leah. I kind of remember the story.
I hope it's not the same one as I think it is.
Different continent, I guess.
That's all we can hope.
But I could all describe you what I saw, but let's get something for later, when we have some time on our hands. Right now we need to find the black scale.
Well, can't really help you travel. I only know my little path is the swamp. But I can guide you out of my section to a safer horizon, if you wish.
We have no other choice in that. So, what is your price?
I don't want money. I don't want things. I'm happy with what the swamp give me. But, if you could catch for me some crawfish, I can guide you to my favorite place to hunt. You kill 2 or 3 crawfish, bring it back to me, and after that, I guide you out. It'd be a good meal for a year.
I'll look left
Good.
to right to the group. Sounds like a fair play for me.
Sounds like a fair trade, yeah.
Simple enough.
Good. We're accepting.
Perfect. So, first of all, everybody put a little bit of the same thing the fancy lady put on herself.
Now
Can't
we're
you
going
just
to the
not
party,
smurring it on her, and then she hands it over to the next person standing closest to her? Here.
Alright. I do the same. And keep passing it on.
LeBron?
LeBron?
Yep. Hello? Hello? Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want to
Yep.
smear yourself with shit?
He's got little choice, does he? So he's just got to do it.
We all have to do.
Yep. He's doing it.
I just want to hear the reaction of everybody. Lucy?
Starts to gag, but smears it.
It's just gonna look over at the Hulk. Oh, welcome to my world.
Yeah, the place you
Liam, you missed a spot.
Places one on the back.
You guys are in the deep swamp, the worst part of the swamp. Don't worry, when we're free from this, you can take it off. But that don't guarantee your security after that.
Fair enough.
Namara's looking down on the stuff.
Either way,
The
My
leeches
name-
don't.
my name is Little Sam.
Welcome.
Why do they call you little? You're not that little.
Because he's
He's
the
a
rough.
dwarf.
Did you say that out of character or in character, Apex?
No, that was out of character, but he's a dwarf.
Yeah, I know that, but my character does not care about dwarf or races and stuff.
Because
Remember
I'm
the
small.
remember the elk mules?
It's because I'm small, but I'm large and strong.
Strong in your own way, yeah. Well, the leeches
I-
don't really like my blood, so I'm free for them, but seeing that creature again and being. Actually. Wait. You say these blood flies want blood, right?
Exactly.
The leeches don't like my blood, and so the blood flies. I would say I'm good to go.
You're one of those kinds, isn't it?
I look at him, open my mouth, and pull out my teeth.
Yeah, I saw your kind once. Don't stand a chance too much. You see, this creature looking for undead things to eat in this swamp. You know, take an example as he take off his helmet for 1 second and show you the gator. You got to respect the crocodile, but the crocodile don't hunt specifically. They're looking for putrid and rotten flesh. You might not be rotten,
I
but
see.
you're not out of their menu. as he put back his helmet.
But as you said, this stuff is merely for the blood flies to keep away from us, right? Or also
You
for
might-
the smells, that thing.
That might be an advantage for you. And also that you have the bat one. The bat one can eat the blood flies.
I see, okay. Let's get over with. Give it here. You say I cannot smell it.
He opened the door for all of you to leave directly the inside, and he go back in the water directly as you can all jump in the little boat.
Namara looks a little bit like Leah pissed about the situation.
No, she's not. Leah's not pissed. She's just gagging at it. Because I'm
Okay.
covered in it.
Okay, you don't look happy because you're almost gagging about it. I don't. I look at it be like, noble and full of shit. We both not happy. So where we can place us?
It's bottom left.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay.
He dropped the boat a little bit far away as he walked with you. With quite ease, and because of his presence, all extreme disadvantage is gone. You can all suddenly walk quite easily in the swamp, surprisingly.
Because you're showing us where to walk.
Probably, most likely.
I'm missing LeBron on this. LeBron?
Yes.
Put yourself down on bottom left.
Put myself down, bottom left. Where am I? There it is. Pop. There he is.
So, here is the prime crawfish territory. Be aware. I want only 1 or 2 corpses. You can bring me what you can. But if the Emperor crawfish come out, do not face it. You might face an ugly death, and you'll be the meal.
Emperor Crawfish, okay. Got
Good
it.
to know.
By the way, Sam,
Yes.
what is the primarily way of these creatures to detect us? Hearing, smelling, seeing?
They hide on the water and the mud, so they believe in the vibration. When
From
somebody has his foot stuck in the mud and try to pull it out, that sound a signal to them.
Tremble, so, okay. So, we have to be tippy-toe. Good.
Exactly.
Well, I can send Salami over to scout the area a little, but when they're hiding underwater, I cannot do much. But at least I may find a glimpse of them.
Oli is just still going to levitate.
For how long is you levitating holding?
It is. Let me just check again. Actually, it's a good point. Ability. No, I can't at the moment. Well, actually, no, I can't now because I've landed. No, that's fine. I can't do it at the moment. That's fine.
Okay. So,
Salami is flying right now?
yeah, he is constantly flying.
Okay.
He's not touching the ground. I tell you when he's touching the ground. But he is looking around if he finds signs of anything living nearby. So he is looking around.
It's brown and green water. It's extremely hard even for Salami to spot anything in this area.
So,
There's a dead bird here, probably.
so I cannot find anything at the moment. So the best way to shoot this up would be throwing rocks in the water. My opinion. Because that makes also noises and movement. Anyone has a better idea?
Really? I don't really fish in my tribe, so
I guess nobody of us has a fishing rod, right? So.
Everyone shrugs.
Is there any sticks nearby?
There's many sticks nearby.
I pick up. A
I'm gonna
pebble.
pick up a few.
Hmm.
I'm gonna pick up a few sticks.
I'm picking
Okay.
up pebbles.
You know what? What?
Hmm?
My Eldritch Blast is a force weapon. Force is a way to push things, basically.
You want to make that much noise?
It's not a noise, it's movement. I could shoot into the mud and look if something is moving there.
Wouldn't the mud make noise though? I'm just thinking out of the box here. There would still be some sort of noise made from it, depending on how big it is.
Yeah, but when I shoot, for example, over here, or over here, it's far away from us and they will go there.
Oh, okie dokie.
As long as nobody has a better idea. We can still go with the rocks.
I have
Yeah,
pebbles.
go for it.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll let Salami sitting here on the tree. So he's maybe hidden with the green. Should I make him a stuff roll?
Not really. Not for those kind of creature. They do not base really their hunting style by vision. So
Okay.
Salami on top of a tree, they won't see it. They won't know he's there.
Good,
Especially
then.
they have zero visual right now on what's happening on them. Like I
Good.
said, it's suction from the mud. They know where you guys are.
So here, close to the riverbank, I let an Eldritch Blast fly there. And look what happened.
Nothing for the moment.
Then the next Eldritch Blast from the two I can shoot goes a little bit further away.
This
Like
time you
that.
see a little bit of movement from the water from there, there.
Okay, that seems to be 4 locations. I could try to lure him out by shooting again against the bench there. Should I go on? Or should I shoot at one of the points directly?
Whichever.
Okay, I target that one here and shoot an Eldritch Blast over here where the closest were to us.
You can see the mud rising up as something rise directly from the mud looking right and left. I just got to bring it into...
That seems to be a crawler. Get it.
Ah,
I shoot again. The second of the 2 Eldritch Blasts I always shoot goes left to it.
Hmm.
But that seems to be we have to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, roll initiative. I'm gonna change music in the same time.
Natural 1.
Oh boy. Don't you have a barbarian who make you... A barbarian
Advantage?
feature who make you...
Oh, yes, roll again, yes. I can roll again, yeah.
Advantage roll?
Better
I
than...
have the shield.
Much better
so
than that one.
as well. No, so 18 for me.
11.
It seems like we have not a king size one.
I won't be long, guys. I'm just changing for action music.
And I have to put my life back into it. Yeah. 6.
I put too much of Is Fred both playing or
No.
having a
No.
bored brain right now? I'm gonna give him a second. I'm gonna put the initiative of those guys. That turn. That turn. That turn. That turn. So roll 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4 had the dex. Okay. Everybody is in there, right?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might need another sound because I don't know why that one didn't work. Yeah, that would fit. Okay. HP this. Okay. Kashi, it's your turn.
Oh, gotta remember to unmute. Yeah, I can shoot that. I believe.
You are considered hidden.
Hmm?
You are considered hidden.
Okay. I believe I can shoot it. Hold on for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I can. The Dread Ambusher was... Start eternity. Yeah, it was free attack. I could do because of the new one as well. Alright, let's try. I also want to place under mark, sorry.
Yeah, no. I assume you're placing always a hunter mark on the one you're trying to hunt until he dies.
Yeah, that one hits, then...
27, yes, does.
Gonna shoot another one.
23, yes, it does.
Another one.
And don't forget to add your, after the last one. 17 does not hit, though.
Okay, but 1d8. I need to roll as well.
For your sneak attack? Yes. You can roll
Yeah,
two
but also
sneak attack.
for the Dread Ambusher.
Yes.
That's
Don't forget
1d8.
your... Yeah.
And sneak
and
attack
don't-
was what?
What's your sneak attack say?
1d6, so that's 2d6 then.
Ye-
There you go.
Okay, let me pull a calculator because I don't have the brain for this. So 13 plus 16 plus 4 plus 7 for a total of 40 damage on the
Yay.
red crawfish. You can see Kashi casually pulling out her bow with ease and shooting directly in the eye socket, one of the weakness of the crawfish, as this one scream and pull out the arrow directly with his pincer, moving his tendrils in your directions. Namara, what'd you do?
Okay. First of all, I let my doggo fly up to that neat one there.
Mhm.
40 feet. Actually, it's working.
Yep.
Letting it bite was my bonus attack.
Okay.
That is one doggo bite right there. Hopefully it hits. 23 hits. Yep.
Yes.
Constitution save, please. 16 or higher.
16.
So you pass, so you get only 4 fire damage a total of 9.
Okay, 9 damage.
And then with the action of Salami itself, he disengages and flies away from the creature. Was that 40 feet? Let me check again. Yeah. And then I raise my hand and Eldritch Blast. Here we go, 2 times. 17 to hit and 26? 17 doesn't, right?
Nope. 17 doesn't. 26 does.
So 12 force damage. That's my turn.
Very well. You can see Salami flying over and biting the crawlfish directly on his arm, on the soft spot of his pincer. As the creature scream and try to grab it with his other pincers, Salami disengage. But the smell, the good smell of like boiled crab and boiled shrimp can reach you from the bite. Using this opportunity, you see Namara shooting a Eldritch Blast, missing the creature on the side, turning to the divers, making a diversion for Salami to disengage. As the creature turned directly on the Eldritch Blast, looking towards Namara, the other Eldritch Blast hit him directly on his face, cracking a little bit of his shell. Leah, what do you do?
So I'm going to move to this point here, slightly back, and I'm going to use Catapult on this thing. I'm just checking the right range. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's do some catapulting.
What are you throwing?
I'm going to throw quite a large rock at it.
You got a rock here.
Yeah. Well, catching on that one.
Yeah, that's... I wanted to see that happen.
No, I'm not that stupid. I'll take this log here. This one here. Right, hang on, let me just check I'm doing this right. Yeah, so catapult. So I need to boom. Boom. There you go, Apex.
Let me look real quick. And then 90 feet in your direction. And then must make a dexterity saving throw on a fail save. The object strike. Treating bludgeoning damage when the cast the spell using a spell. Alright. So with a 9, I don't think he managed to beat your. So he's gonna take.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a full damage.
Yeah. On the 3d8, give it a second. Roll 20, come on. There we go.
How much?
13.
13?
Yeah.
You can see one of the trees behind you floating in the air, and just like a spear, with an elegant movement of Leah moving like a finger directly at the creature, the tree hit directly the other part on the flank of the side of the crawlfish, breaking and shattering a little bit more of his shells. The crawlfish looked pissed, but it's still not his turn. Thorin!
Yes. Wisdom saving throw on that one.
But in the same time, I just have to pull something out. Won't be long, sorry. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I had it. Oh, he was there. One second. I'm trying to catch it back. Okay, he was there. I saw him. I saw him. There you go.
I'm bored now.
Yeah, I'm scared too.
Just have to load it.
I'm pretty sure we woke up Mama.
No, it's just kind of for comedic effect.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm terrified. Oh no.
Yeah. As you unrassen directly the trees, a creature came out directly under the trees, looking confused on what the hell is happening around it.
Behind
Oh no!
Oh no!
the fuck?
What is that? What is that?
I don't want to know what it is, but I am quite interested to make a friend.
It looks like it looks
you-
like
If you look in Discord, you can see it bigger.
Rake, if you make my tree.
What did I wake up?
Oh my god! What is that thing?
What is that thing?
Woke me up. I'll beat you down.
Let me,
Oh,
Let
I
me
wanted to
roll.
have... Go ahead.
let me roll his initiative.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no! For fuck's sake!
I wanted to have the sassy black woman voice.
No.
Alright, Torin, it's your turn.
Right, wisdom saving throw to this one.
Wisdom. They don't have a lot of wisdom since they crawlfish. So 7.
Oof, sucks to be that one then. They take 15 damage.
What did you do exactly?
I used Toll of the Dead.
What was again the sound you wanted to do, Toll of the Dead?
It's if it hits, it rings like bells.
Okay.
So the classic one.
The goldfish looked confused for a moment around him, and by his confusion hurt himself, trying to stop the bells but stab himself in the leg with his own pincer.
Next time, use the Nokia ringtone.
Okay. Oh, they aren't going for salami. Shit.
Actually, you know what? That one was actually really luck onto you. But he's on the edge, so he can't get out on this turn, sadly. But you see Spencer trying to grab you.
Beach.
Lucy! You smell you smell cooking shrimp, and you see that weird, strange creature standing over there. Confused. What'd you do?
Well, I'm gonna walk to... Where is that? So about... there. So I'm gonna be about here. And how close is that? You know what I'm gonna do, Apex?
Think I know what you're gonna do.
Time to use the ball and chain.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use the ball and chain to attack. 26 hit.
Yes.
Okay. But I'm gonna use a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Now, where did my flurry of blows go? Spend 2 key points to make 2 unarmed. Okay, so 2 more times. Give me a moment as well. Just reading something. Do. Okay. I am going to use this one. 24 hit.
It does.
And I'm going to do the last one at crit. And
How you want
Wait.
to do this?
I want to just crush its head in. Like, literally swing the ball and chain up and over me and slam it back down onto the creature's head.
Okay. You see the ball and chain bouncing back and forth like somebody would throw a basketball directly at a wall. But the wall keep cracking until the head cracked directly and pierce himself, piercing his own brain from his shattered shell, and same time as the ball take a little bit of flesh of it, trying to decide to taste actually what goldfish taste.
I watch it eat the flesh.
Carla, what you do?
Do I see this thing, by the way?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Reduce on it.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I don't know what it does, so I'm gonna... yeah, make a Constitution save, please.
If it fails, it's definitely gonna make the noise that I've put on General Game.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, with a nat 20,
Oh
the
my
creature
Aw.
Okay. That's all I can do. I'm sad.
Okay. Carla, you try to reduce that barracuda-looking thing. And you can little bit see from his pouch on the belly he's containing something.
Oh.
It's containing something. Okay. Interesting.
Bron, it's your turn. Lots of large monster in front of you.
Okay, how far is the drop?
10 feet.
10 feet, so I won't take much damage from that.
No, not from 10 feet.
Okay.
You might need to do though an acrobatic to know if you don't slip in mud or something like that and fall prone.
Gotcha. What I'm going to do... Well, to be fair, I'd rather not go out there and get caught in the mud and mess, because next thing you know, there's a flippin' emperor crawfish running around there. He's gonna pick up a stone the size of his hand and try and throw it towards the crawfish there. Try and get its attention.
Okay. Roll dexterity attack, I would say.
Dexterity.
You're not very proficient at turret rocks, so there's no proficiency on that.
No, it's just it's just straight up dexterity throw, yeah.
Yep.
Boop. Nah, fucking missed.
You throw the rock. You see this tree in front of you? That hit the tree and come back towards you.
Oh! just ducks.
You see a little cartoon hand pop up from the tree, waving at you, going, "Fuck you!"
He's going to end his turn there. He's just going to think of what to do. He's just casually just putting his hand just underneath his chin, just thinking like, just trying to thinking of trying to find a way what to do with those three without getting too far.
Yo, the crawfish. Gonna have 40 feet here. Just gonna rearrange something. Something I got to go back down. Oh, I went too far. God damn it. There you go. You see that creature right here running and making a beeline to escape. As you can all hear the sound of money going behind it.
Loot goblin!
Motherfucker!
Get it!
I found it!
Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't know what that is. I feel bad for not knowing what that is.
Diablo kicks in. Get it!
So, Catchy senses another enemy. And she's gonna move here. And start shooting at that thing.
You can surely try.
Wait, gonna touch my
By the way, no sneak attack because this thing was there. Look at all of you, even little Sam, and saw where you were.
Remember, there's no haunter mark on that one right now.
I know. But you did kill this one, so you can place your hunter mark on somebody else with your bonus action.
Never mind. I'll place it on this one then.
Poor bastard.
Catchy is in fighting mode right now. There's another enemy.
It's moving, it's all you hear. Ba-da-dum.
With 15, you see the creature dodge agilely your arrow, and with 21, you see him, like a little bit Neo would do in the Matrix, manage to avoid still your arrow barely grazing his little fish skin. But still, you didn't manage to touch him.
Fucking hell.
Namara, it's your turn.
With the thing running behind me and making noises, I throw around, look in its direction, and release immediately an Eldritch Blast in its direction. But this time, I powered up with two things. First of all, I channel the blood I was sucking from the leech. That gives me +6 on my hit dice. And this Eldritch Blast will turn into a shadowy form of itself. Not greenish anymore, just pure black and dreadful. Because I put Eldritch touch on it. Gives me, when it hits, another d10 on the damage. So a total of 15 damage for the first one, pure necrotic damage.
With 23, you do manage to hit him.
And because this Eldritch Blast is 2 times, 13, fuck, that will miss.
First, it managed to touch him, as you see that that barracuda face looking at you angrily, but still holding his little bag in his little bag belly under his skin.
And then let me just look. How far is it away? You see Namara going with puffing up in smoke. Or actually, no, wait, I don't need to because. Oh, it's in walking range with 30 feet. No, I don't need to do a Misty Step.
Okay.
Running at it. Can I do something with my bonus action still? Let me just quick look. Nope. I cannot use my bonus action for any attacks. Not spell-like at least. So,
I think
that is that, but then now we're coming over to Salami, because I have to match a few things, sorry. And I see one of the crawlers is running after Salami, so Salami will... I can use my bonus action to guide Salami, yeah, right. Salami flies up to the crawler, tries to bite it. With the 15, it is not.
Nope.
And I use my bonus action. That was the bonus action from me, sorry. And then use Salami's action. Sorry, I have to mention a lot of here.
I know. Your Pokemon Master, it's a lot.
Yeah, to let Salami run away again.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Thoran, what do you do? The Quallfish are getting closer. Thoran? Aiden?
Yeah, sorry.
Right. I'll use Total the down on this one, so wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Dump. Just for my own record, Eldritch Blast is only one attack spell, so my +6 on hit would even count for the second hit. So it would be a 19, but I fucked up myself.
With 13.
It still fails. So If it's taking damage, it takes 14. If not, then it takes 13.
14.
Alrighty. And that is my turn.
Leah, you have the crawfish getting closer. We have the loot goblin also trying to escape.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna give him his real name. I just got to.
I'm going to. I wonder, hang on, will this work? Okay. I think I have an idea here. Let's try to check here.
Nobody's into the crawfish anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
want the loot
go-
goblin.
I'm gonna go over there. Yeah, posters,
There you go. You guys can see the name.
Bubba
Yeah, it's
Hoarder
beautiful.
Barracuda.
Great name, just saying.
So I'm gonna go to here, Apex,
Okay.
and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try lightning lure to cantrip.
Okay.
Let me just pick it.
Isn't it a
Yeah.
cone though?
It says it's a 15-foot radius.
It's a whip. It's
yeah,
a whip.
so it's you create a lash of lightning, the energy that strikes. Actually, I'll just put it up for you because I need to put it up anyway. So,
Okay.
give me a second. Up, that's it there.
Chain lightning would be more what you say.
Okay. Let me roll. 18.
Oh, he dodges it. He dodges it. Damn it! This is slippery bugger.
Oh, just wait for the next round. Just wait.
Yeah.
I have something up my toe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, that one did this go. Carla, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move here so I block its path. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna cast entanglement on the creature.
You can try.
Strength save, please.
Natural 20.
Fucking hell.
Damn, slippery bugger.
Your creatures are broken.
My creature's not broken.
That's all I can do.
I mean, look in general mute, like.
It's fine. I believe you.
I know.
But the amount of times you creatures roll net 20s on resistance is hilarious.
That thing is packed to run, to be honest. He got like plus 5 on every score.
Holy shit.
Alright, good.
Lucy, it's your turn.
Ha. Well. Sorry, ball. Time to hit it with the ball again.
No! Oh, that's...
No, fuck.
Nah, happening on this one. The ball decide to avoid to be hit by a crawfish.
He's just gonna look at me very angrily. So, then I'm gonna use a key point to use it 2 more times. I'm sorry, ball, but you are failing again.
The ball
16.
avoid again. And lastly, by frustration, you manage to smash the ball on the head of the crawfish.
Just poor ball.
Fucking ball.
Is that the end of your turn?
And because I didn't take a movement, I'm gonna move to just by the tree.
Who do we
Just-
lose?
Who did we lose?
We lost.
Yeah, she's there. Aiden's
We lost
there.
Northern.
We lost Northern.
His PC.
I think his PC just bugged.
He's still
No.
active.
It'll come back. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there, just in case that decides to crawl up. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I just like how all the magic users are going for the magic goblin.
Right.
Someone's gotta
LeBron.
defend you.
Right, so first things first. I would like to rage.
Of course.
So LeBron enrages, and knowing that he's just at the bottom of the cliff, he's going to leap at it and try and literally attack on the way down.
Do me an acrobatic.
Acrobatics. 16.
With 16, you manage to land on the top of the crawlfish, making your
Alright.
attack an automatical critical.
Ooh. All right, so I'm going in with with an attack with my great axe.
No,
My
you
axe and
automatic-
axe. Oh, automatic crit. Okay.
Yeah, so. Well, 24 is the. So everything in there is double,
So that's 24.
except your rage and your fire. So the 12 slashing is 24.
Yep. So
26,
26, 29
20.
points of damage. I think.
Yes.
Yep. All right, and I would do my extra attack.
Okay. Automatically a critical too.
Oh, so I just literally just roll damage, right?
Yep.
I'll have to do. I'll just have to roll the.
Yeah,
great
yeah,
axe
don't
again.
worry about it.
That's another. That's 30. That's 30 points of damage altogether because of the 3 instead of 4. I just literally slapped in 59 points of damage on this creature.
There you go. Anything else?
Right now he's just gonna try and cling on. That's it. That's his turn.
You see the huge Minotaur jumping and landing on the crawlfish, digging both of his knees directly on the side of his shell as he's smacking over and over directly behind the neck of the crawlfish in the soft spot of his shell. You can smell the good aroma of lobster getting in the air as the axe is actually boiling the crawlfish from the inside.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Okay, I'll shush.
Where's the hobbits? They're taking them toys again!
Barracuda, the bubble order Barracuda. I always have it directly. Gonna look directly at Carla and at Namara, and gonna let her roar out. I want both of you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
come
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Constitution is not fear.
Oh wait, so what would that be then?
Wisdom would be fear, so I don't know. We'll see. Bump. Yay.
Namara, you managed to stay there. Carla, you projected 30 feet away from the Barracuda.
Oh, straight line! Straight line, not sideways, oder?
Wait,
I
straight.
was looking in
Okay.
this direction.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
So she's
that way.
landing. Right. Okay, no, it wasn't looking in her direction. It's a cone.
Oh. Oh, she just landed flat on her back there, squelch.
Oh, and she
30. Saving throw, Carla.
A what saving throw?
a dex.
A
Next
dex.
save.
Uh-huh.
You got launched. Holy shit!
Okay.
And 19, you do manage to land on your roots, but
Goodness.
something else has spotted you.
Oh, great.
Oh.
And you're all by yourself.
And he's gonna take your opportunity attack, and he's gonna run over there.
Oh, he's going to do a big leap, isn't it?
Would
It's a
The,
regular base attack. If you don't have a weapon, it's an unarmed strike.
I don't have a weapon. I only have my teeth. But that's an
You can-
ability.
You can do your teeth, I'll allow it.
Okay. Let's see if the jump works. There's a jump. Why are you asking? Huh? Okay, wait. I have to do it over because he asked me on which level I want to cast it. It's not a cast.
Level
Roll
9.
20. Roll 20. What the fuck are you doing?
A level 9 bite.
I would gladly do though. Okay, Fang Bite. Does whatever I rolled? 16? 16 doesn't hit, okay.
Nope.
At
So
least it wasn't a
he
9.
slipped
You
away.
would. At least it wasn't a natural 1. You would have bit your tongue.
Would be nasty.
Alright. Kashi, it's your turn.
Catcher flies over here and tries to shoot 2 arrows at it again.
Well, won't it, but 26 will.
Nice. And that's it for Catchy's turn.
This... You can hear... You can hear the bubble order Barracuda do the same sound as Lucius has made in the general mute.
Aw. It's adorable, I'm not gonna lie.
Nemera, it's your turn. You saw your companion being launched in the mud.
Namara is looking over to Kala and then to the goblin and then over to the crawfish and does very frustrated sound but takes up a decision. She is doing a whistle with the fingers and with a dash, Salami is flying over there, and with my bonus attack, I do a bite.
Okay.
9 not hitting, but maybe the crawler noticed it. I don't know. Then I turn around over to the loot hauler and cast a spell, a new one I learned. Ba.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Here, eat this, casual. Try to parry this. Okay, and with that you have wait. Intelligent 16 saving.
I got a 15.
So you're eating full damage, and this thing is unconscious for a round. Means full damage on it for everyone else.
Yay!
Nice.
So that's a 21 psychic damage. That thing is incapacitated. For now.
Okay. Alright, it's your turn.
I shall use Talk the Dead on this one, so wisdom saving throw, please.
15.
You fail.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
19. Ouch.
Ouch.
You see the crawlfish, confused by the song of the ring and angry, start eating directly the rocks as the rocks fall a little bit on him and hurt him. Northern.
I can do catapult.
Okay.
You should make him do catapult, but do like a 1d4 for which target.
Northern was on the.
Northern was on the loot goblin. He wanted to kill this. And is incapacitated, so he cannot fight back. And incapacitated means full 100% crit.
Yep. Does he wake up though when he gets attacked once?
He gets back to consciousness at the start of my turn.
Okay.
If it
just-
was going to get up, that would have been sleep, wouldn't it?
He is not asleep. He's incapacitated.
No, it's incapacitated, yeah.
Can you just send the spell so I can read it?
Sure. But I make a picture of it, so you see I didn't wrote anything on it. Oh wait, I could put it in display. Yeah, right. There.
Well, Northern is still off blind, so I guess Limi, you can play the turn for Northern with the catapult.
Yeah, just use a log and make it throw at that.
Okay.
I can't do the roll because I don't have Northern stats.
Okay. Well, technically it's a spell, so it's not really
Wait,
stat.
catapult was it you want to let him do?
Yeah.
I scroll up. What was
Yeah,
catapult?
I find it.
One.
I need.
One.
It's an automatic, so it's 6d8 damage, Limi.
Oh, so just roll it.
68. It's an automatic critic.
Okay.
So 68.
Okay, so 68.
Hmm.
$23. Wait, a tree. You see the tree hitting the poor unconscious creature who did nothing wrong, bouncing his his body, but still, you can be able to see he's still breathing.
No, this thing lives.
It's best to live.
The only thing it has HP resistance.
HP, things to escape, and movement. That's all it has. Alright. Crawlfish on with LeBron. The crawlfish gonna attack you 3 times, LeBron.
While I'm still on its back.
Yes.
So would that be with disadvantage, or?
Nope, because you're directly on him.
Ah!
So with one of his pincer, 21.
That will hit.
7. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's a miss.
And with his crawlfish tail, 17.
17 misses.
Okay. So his pincer attack is 24 damage.
Half that,
Oh.
since I am enraged.
Yeah, slashing, and you're considered grapple in his pincer.
Ah! Oh, whoops, wrong button. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
No, I moved my hand over. My mouse went over the dice section. I accidentally clicked in mid-section when I was trying to move it away. Sorry.
Carla, it's your turn. You're quite in a pickle right now.
Do I see Salome? Or the dog?
I would say no, because Salami is directly on the floor to try to bite it. And the crawfish is quite big, so Salami wouldn't be popping out in your point of view.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor at the crawfish.
Well, I can only see with tremor sense. Make it point.
Wait,
Yeah.
Earth Tremor. Is it an attack or?
It's a spell.
Yeah, but why they said 21-13? I'm confused.
21, 13 plus 5 plus 3.
No, but if it's a spell, there's no roll attack, no? Especially if there's a save on it.
Shows. Okay, spell description does work. Interesting.
Oh, did I mess up trying to put it in?
Can
Hold
you
on.
send the description of Earth Tremor?
Yeah,
Wendy?
sure.
Because it must be then a saving. Yeah, okay, it's a saving.
He goes to the ground on 10 foot. Yeah, there's no roll attack on this. It's literally me doing a save. Okay.
Oh, then I put it in wrong. Oops.
So, but it would also hit Salami, so Salami
Salami.
has to do a saving throw as well. Dexterities. Wait, what doesn't Imp has again for saving throw?
Oh,
Ugh.
actually.
I just have to look if he has a special Imp D&D. Because my parents are quite eager to clean up in my room, and they also disposing my sheets I have printed.
Natural 20 for the crawfish.
Oh,
So
right.
there's no special, so I have to use my own. Okay. Dexterity save for Salami. 16, I pass.
And then I'm just gonna try and run away, so that's what I'm doing.
On the fail save, a creature take 1d6 bludgeoning damage. It's not good part. Okay, so if they succeed,
Mm,
they take no damage, I guess.
yeah.
Is the ground? Yeah, seems like it's in. Yeah.
Okay. Lucy, it's your turn.
Da-dum.
Well, loose earth. Yeah, okay, it's already extreme difficult around. Okay.
Ah.
It's extreme difficult terrain. We is a thing. I'm not joking. It's in the book.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I'm gonna use rage. I'm gonna use rage as my bonus action, and I'm literally gonna dart forward, leap off, and try and slam my fist against the creature's head.
Roll me an acrobatic.
Acrobatics.
You do manage.
Yeah.
And you land on top of it, so each of your attack will be considered critical.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an unarmed strike as I land down on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
You automatically hit, so your 6 is 12.
okay,
Because every of your attack is considered critical. You just have to roll the damage.
we're gonna need a calculator for this apex with the amount of things that are gonna come up.
I know.
So there's that one, and then I'm gonna do the fire. 4.
Is it a roll or it's a straight thing? Oh no, it's a roll. Okay.
It's a roll. And then the Psyche Ring is 3. And then because of level 3 Barbarian, Divine Fury. I have to roll a 1d6 and half of my Barbarian level, which...
Okay. 2.
Yes, so 1d6. So 2 plus 2, 4. So hold on. Now I gotta do some fucking math. So
It's 2 critical, so it's a 4. Plus your half barbarian level, so it's a 6.
okay, so 12 plus 4 on the fire plus 3 on the ring.
Oh, I already did all the math, Lemmy.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
taking already consideration of everything. The moment I see it, I subtract it.
All right, and Because wait, is it still considered that if I'm attacking? Martial arts, blah 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 blah. I don't get a second attack because the next one is considered a bonus.
If you rage, that was your bonus action.
Yeah. Then I guess that was it.
You see Lucy running, doing a front flip from the cliff, landing directly on the shoulder of LeBron, who's still in the pincer of the crawlfish, and punching directly the crawlfish in the face, where it's already being hurt and cracked by LeBron's axe. LeBron, you have Lucy on your shoulder.
Where? Ah!
just feel it's just a pair of legs just on my shoulders, like, huh?
What the heck?
You'll just be able to see just Lucy standing there on your shoulders, but both her fists are like letting off this dark flame as she's enraged.
You are stuck in this pincer. You can try to use your action to try to get out of the pincer, or keep attacking.
I'm gonna go. If I attack, that's disadvantage, isn't it?
No.
No. All right.
Nope.
I'm gonna keep attacking. Since my guy is still enraged. Reckless.
Okay.
How do I? Have I set myself up for reckless attack? What do I do for reckless attack then? Let's see. Gives me advantage on melee attack. Okay. Not the best, but that's 17 to hit.
Doesn't it?
Well, that reckless attack.
Second attack.
Second attack. Oh, wrong button. Oh, come on! 17. Computer says no.
It's reckless still. It's 24.
Oh, in that case, it would hit then. So, is that that's 16. Okay, that's fine. So that's 19.
It's 24.
24 points of damage.
How you want to do this?
So what I'm going to do is, since I've got Lucy on top of me on my shoulders, I can't do an overhand swing. So instead, he literally opens up his left waist, just literally just extends his arm out and goes for a swing from the left side straight into its neck, and it goes deeper than expected, and the rune ignites inside, and something. Does it have something that's a bit flammable inside? It just suddenly just goes in the middle.
It's a giant lobster. I mean, like
you're burning it from the inside, no matter what.
Yeah. Isn't there something flammable inside it to just suddenly just go inside, just killing it?
I mean, lobster don't have inflammable thing inside
Gotcha,
them.
gotcha.
So
So in that case, it goes deeper than expected. It actually pierces the heart.
All I have now is somebody like breaking the pincer of a lobster and throwing it like a grenade because of that picture. Sorry.
Wait, what?
No, don't worry.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
Well, we'll do it your way. Do it your way.
No, it's fine. LeBron, extending your arm on the left side and smashing directly on the flank of the lobster, well, the crawlfish. Your axe managed to pierce all directly his shell, piercing on the inside his internal vital organs, as you can smell the delicious taste of burning crawfish and boil. As you can see foam from the mouth of the crawlfish coming out, and falling down, releasing you from his pincer, who could have snapped you in half on his next turn, and Lucy still staying on your shoulder.
Hey, nice teamwork.
Yeah.
Let's get another one.
Yeah.
Turn of
With
this
that,
12 feet.
since I'm released, I can do movement, can't I?
Yes, half of your movement because you have Lucy on your shoulder.
Battle tank.
Okay then.
Go.
So I can only move 20 feet instead of 40. So,
And since you're in a swamp, it's divided again. So
Yeah,
technically
so
it's 10 feet.
10 feet. Oh, of course, yeah. So it would be me. I've got Lucy like. La-da-da.
I get free movement out of this, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Salami, let's see if you really, if you are worthy of your name and legend.
Oh, tried to piss me off.
First pincer, miss. Second pincer, miss. The tail, miss.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was
That
kind of
sucks.
terrible. I mean, look at that. Like, it's just fucking
No.
garbage.
Now the crawfish swims away to contemplate its life.
That's not even with the bonus, but like, even with the bonus, I'm like, fuck, man, it's.
It doesn't even reach 13 down. Oh boy.
I want that goldfish to die. He has failed me.
Oh, he might.
Next
got little-
goldfish.
You got battle tank over here.
Make me pride. Technically, I would say he's gonna focus on the tallest one because he's a large. So Lucy,
Ah.
first attack, miss. Second attack, miss. God damn. Okay, fine. Alright. The tail. 16.
17 armor class.
Fuck! That's.
All this time, LeBron's just like strangling left and right, like just dodging the attacks.
I got it. You know, right? You know, in what is it, Marvel vs. Capcom, where fucking Ryu does all the blocks. It's just that.
That's fucking great.
Ding 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 ding.
Global order. Still sleeping. Unconscious. Unless he can roll. Unless he can roll something to get out of there.
Nope.
Damn it.
He's a
Where's
You
the-
can't. That's why I put as well. That's nasty shit.
You unleash his shimmeringly range. The target is within your reach. Begin the spell. So you must make anything. Not fail save. Take. And is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
When it's my turn, it's awake again.
Okay. Catchy. You got a super easy prey right there, where it's an automatical critical for every of your attack.
Hi.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That's just cheap. It's like somebody with a shotgun going on the fucking dying deer on the side of the road.
I odd miss.
So, with Hunter's Mark, you can add your sneak attack because it's unconscious, sadly. So it's 2 sneak attack in there.
Wait, 2 of them?
Well,
Yep.
you shoot
It's a
twice.
bonus.
Yeah, but 90 didn't hit before.
It's
No,
on,
it's unconscious.
it cannot fight back. It cannot dodge you.
It's considered critical on that, so every attack you did is double, Kashi.
Hit.
You're beating a unconscious puppy on the ground.
Ah.
You dead?
Yeah, he did. You see Catchy landing softly right beside the Bubble or the Barracuda. Walk at him, shot twice arrow like a double tap on his head, and walk away like it's nothing.
Snake! Snake!
There we go.
I know exactly which fucking emote I'm seeing here. There's the fucking A with the sunglasses.
I don't even.
Oh,
know what
you mean this?
Yep.
Maybe I told you Apex will hate me for the spell.
Fuck's sake. Let me look something real quick.
I'm just looking at this totem of a fucking barbarian and monk.
Alright. Catchy, your turn is in. Namara, what do you do?
First of all, the legend of the doggo has to rise again. Doggo, first bite.
21.
Doggo, second bite.
15.
Give me please con save for the hit one.
21, it can't save of the crawlfish. 19.
He succeeds, so it's only 5 fire damage. So 12 for the first one, and the second one doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Well then, I turn around. I know it's getting boring, but necrotic eldritch blast.
Okay.
The first one is a 13, will not hit. The second one is a net 20. That is. Wait, that is 17 plus 20, 30. 34 necrotic damage.
Okay. Let me look. Jesus Christ. What was the total again?
34 necrotic.
34. Okay. Doesn't look good, but still up.
Okay, that's my turn.
You can see the blast exploding in the back of the crawlfish. He's trying to stand up as he did avoid the bites of the doggo the most he can. That would be fulfilling me, crawlfish. There you go. Doran, it's your turn.
Same
go.
thing. Blue one. Wisdom saving throw.
Listen to it repeat.
At least you can get another attack spell, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Now you feel my pain as a warlock.
There you go. In general mute, that was Kashi.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Really? Thorin doing Toll of the Dead. He's just pointing his mace at it and reading a book in the other hand, like, go, go, go.
Yeah, 9.
Ouch.
You fail.
Yeah, 10.
That's the necrotic.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope.
You too can see the crawlfish look confused around him and try to block his ears? I'm not sure crawlfish have ears, but his antenna with his pincer. Leah, it's your turn.
Alright, well, because I had so much luck fucking finding something under a tree before, I'm going to launch another rock. Another log
Great.
of this one. So,
Okay.
As long as it's
where
on
are
this
we?
rock.
And up. Now we go.
As long as it's on this rock, yeah, I'm fine with you.
No.
8.
Yep. Okay, so I need to roll 3d8 bludgeoning. Boop. Oh! 19.
Still up. Doesn't look good. And you can see a giant rock flying right beside you, Torin and Lemmy, eating the crawlfish on the sides and breaking more of his shells.
Lucy's gonna stand there with her arms crossed, not phased.
But that crawlfish is dead. Carla, it's your turn.
Hmm. Oh yeah, moving there. There isn't too much I can do, unfortunately. So that's it.
Alrighty then. Lucy, it's your turn.
So while standing on top of LeBron, I'm just looking at this this crawfish. How close are we? Am I able to just punch it?
You can surely try.
Yeah, we're close enough.
Yeah, we are in reach.
All right. Time to punch. So. Is that advantage because I'm with LeBron?
No.
All right then.
You're the same size as the crawlfish. There's no advantage.
Then. Wait, is the ball considered a bonus action or? Is the ball just a bonus action or just an attack?
Like I told you, that was an attack. But you can use a key point to use it like Fury of Blow.
Then yeah, I'm gonna use a key point to use the ball attack twice.
Alrighty then.
So. Oh. I'm gonna take that as a no.
No. And 26, yes.
Okay, then 10 damage.
Bludgeoning.
And yes, it would be considered bludgeoning. Although I have a question, Apex.
Yes.
Considering you said it's like Flurry of Blows, is it like Flurry of Blows, me using the ball and chain with a key point?
Yeah. And you can apply special.
You do exactly what I was going to say. I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
9.
A DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom. So 8 plus proficiency. Yeah, you failed. You are prone.
What, dexterity or con that puts you prone?
Dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Strength is the one where I get to push him back.
Yeah, okay.
Very well. Is that it?
Yes.
LeBron, you saw Lucy swinging her ball right, left, and like a boxer, the crawlfish managed to avoid directly the 2 hit before Lucy, like a basketball, throw it directly in his face, bouncing it back, making the crawlfish confused and sit on his ass, looking at you, completely vulnerable. So you have advantage on your attack because the creature is prone.
With that, he will not hesitate. He goes in for the attack. Great swing! Natural 20!
Nice.
That I needed that.
So that's
That's
9.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24 points of damage on that first swing.
That knock prone was needed right there. When I look at the numbers.
And
Teamwork!
secondary attack! 21. That'll do nicely. So that will do 15, 16, 17. That's another 20 points of damage.
Oh, you want to do this?
With the creature literally been like just confused by the ball smacking it in its face, sitting on its backside, looks at me, confused look. He takes the first swing, doing an underarm swing, going straight up to the to its is it abdomen? If that's the correct word?
Yes. Yeah, you could go with that, Lemon.
Yep. So, and as he gets it, he pulls his axe, ripping it out, and then just goes for another right axe swing, cleaving its neck, ripping its flesh, making it drown its own blood.
Well, technically, I'm not sure lobsters have blood, but okay.
Oh, right. I don't know anything about squids, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's more gelatine-like mass inside of them with some clear liquid, I guess.
Well, whatever it is, I've just slashed out its where it breathes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
You can see his organs green, with little eggs falling down as the crawfish fall down on the floor in front of you.
Oh, it made me feel bad. Oh, eggs.
The raging totem wins again.
Yes.
Oh, it make you feel bad. That thing will reproduce and picture 1,000 of those in the swamp attacking everything around.
Ah, true. Another one. Just going out shouting another.
All right. Get over stress. Fury attacks on Salami again.
Sure.
12.
Nope.
12 again.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. There you go. 13.
13 is my AC is 13, so it hits. But you know what? Reaction. Salami gets resistance against the attack.
Okay. So with the tail attack, it's gonna be 24.
24, so halved. 12.
Yeah.
Oh, Salami's barely alive. Minus 12. Nope, Salami doesn't look good at all.
Shit. You see the tail of the lobster crushing directly where Salami is, plunging him under the water. For a moment, you all think Salami is dead, until you see a snoot coming out of the water. As his little paws are still deep down in mud, but Salami is still alive.
All we hear as it pops out.
But yeah, Salami's in a really bad condition.
Tachi, it's your turn. You can place Hunter's Mark on somebody else.
Hibbity. Time to place on that one.
I like the fact the mark I choose for Hunter's Mark is a guy with 3 arrows in the back.
And then go over there.
Your creature is not aware of you, so your first attack can have sneak attack on it.
Yay. Bing. Bong. And then sneak attack.
That hits complete.
Ouch. Ouch, indeed.
21 plus 16.
You're missing one sneak attack also.
I did roll sneak attack, which is 2.
Yeah, that's one sneak attack on your first attack. Second attack
Oh.
has sneak attack.
There we go. 2 2s.
21, 33,
41.
35, 37, 39 in total.
Hey.
Yeah, I calculate that right, or?
Hold up. 15 plus 6 is 21. 12 and 4 is 16. And then you add the 2 sneak attacks, which is 4. So then that would be 20. So 20 plus 21, so 41.
Yeah, okay. You see 2 arrows passing right beside you, Carla, hitting directly the crawfish on the flank, piercing the shell, and making a sort of kebab thing out of the crawfish, who's still up, but heavily damaged. Namara, it's your turn.
How far can I move on this ground here if I want to go over there?
You need to do an acrobatic to jump over it. An athletic.
And if I just want to move with spider climb?
It's legit a gap. So
how deep is the gap? So I can count
10 feet.
So it would be 20 feet additional, so it would take me 50 feet to get over there.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that after the fight. Not needed now. Okay, then... First of all, I use my bonus action to let the doggo bite once more.
Okay.
22. Give me a con save.
Nine.
He fails. He gets a full fire damage. That is 11 damage in total. And with Salami's own action and movement, he will disengage. Because that doggo is not in a fighting shape anymore.
Okay.
Turns me around to do my action. Actually, I will move a little bit so I shoot not Carla in the back. And a Carla. Kachi, sorry. Look down at the crab. Does it still look in fighting shape? Or is it already damaged heavily?
Who?
The crawfish.
Oh, yeah, it's heavily damaged.
Eldritch Blast. Empowered with my grave.
Okay.
That is a hit. That's our 19 damage. Necrotic.
Yeah.
And the 16 doesn't hit. I guess.
The first one was enough.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, you want to do this?
It got already cracked below in the back from my last critical. I aim for the crack to pierce through.
Okay. So, as you see all the energy turn around the end of Namara after Salami attack, successfully one of the pincer of the crawfish. Salami dodge between the leg, bob and weaving, jump away, rejoining his master. As his master shot the powerful force damage, piercing right in through directly the crawfish, killing it and putting him on the floor. And battle is over.
Okay.
I roll like shit today, like Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. Me and LeBron, the fucking raging totem.
You can start to collect the crawfish for Sam. I will go over and look what the... Actually, Leah, come with me. We will check what the water has.
I don't think I'm going to make it across that.
Right.
I'll
So
say
how are we
yeah.
going to get him up? How are we going to get him up the cliff?
LeBron, you're able to carry one as a Minotaur.
All right. Lucy, can you just thank you.
He lifts one and gonna use his strength to literally throw up on the cliff. Do I have to
Okay.
do athletics or?
Yeah, I would say you need to do athletics.
Athletics.
Well, no, technically you can take your sweet time unless you're in a hurry, so you don't have to. Do
Okay, I'll take my time. I won't risk it. Just literally, just take it nice and slow. Just literally just stop. Is literally just pushing up further and further up. And I will repeat on that until something until anything pops up that needs to be to hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
So I'm no longer raged.
Would say you can bring the 4 of them you want to bring?
All of them, yes.
No, okay. You can
So
see
just-
Sam literally just putting ropes on them, attaching them at the little boat, and he's gonna drag them through the water where the carapace make them naturally swim, especially they're dead.
Mhm.
Alright. Namara, Kashi, you looking for the bubble hoarder Barracuda?
When he was running away, I heard a lot of climpering noises, so I want to look what he had on him.
You want me to tell it out loud or you want it on secret?
Give it to me in DMs.
Catchy's gonna ask you all as well.
Give me 2 minutes, guys. Won't be long.
Well, that depends if you want to tell her.
Let me look what Apex write me, and I will share it with you. Then.
Where did that barracuda come from? Like
The
where-
tree here. This tree when I threw it.
Oh, okay.
Underneath the tree. Nothing big.
There you go, Nakara.
Okay, let me look through it.
First thing I said is actually to answer your previous question on the picture.
The first ability look sounds weird.
Is there if I investigate where the creature came from? That barracuda?
You surely can. Roll
okay.
me investigation.
Investigation. 16.
Give me 1 second, I got to pull
Mhm.
something out. Maybe you do find something in there.
Ow.
Let me send it to you.
Ooh. Nifty. I'm going to keep it and store it for the moment. Yeah, I'm going to store it for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that would be me. Just going to wander off again.
Did you pass the info to Kashi, Namara?
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just replying in DM with what she says to her.
Very well. It's gonna remove turn. So in far away distance, you can hear the water rising again, as you can hear directly the same sound as the crawfish earlier.
Oh no.
I think we awoke Mama.
Oh
There's
no.
another crawfish.
You see that crawfish far away, raging and hitting that you killed his brood, but in the same time, trying to leave the area a little bit afraid of something, trying to run away, as suddenly you can see... Nope, I got to scroll up. There you go.
Run! We're getting out of here!
Run!
Raging, scratching, and with one pinch kill the crawfish before eating it in his pincer.
I look over to Kachi. We have to get out of here, fast!
Before you say that, did you see what I said though?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't need. Put everything we found into my bag of holding and let's go. That's a misty step for me because I don't want to climb. Let's go.
Told you not to wake the Emperor. He's the king of all crawfish. By the way, the crawfish you kill are just juvenile.
Fair.
That means they're only babies. That's an adult one here.
It can stay. It can stay. We are out.
You all swim back as you see Sam again with his alligator hat driving the boat like he is actually swimming with it. You can see the corpse of the crawfish floating in the water and still wondering, is this Sam really gonna eat that thing full of swamp water? Sadly, the answer is yes. Going home, Sam places the crawfish back in his home, having enough provision for another year this time. Normally, he would hunt one crawfish and be satisfied with it for a couple of months, but with your help with 4 crawfish, he will be able to stand a year without going hunting, so he can prep more his own. But a deal is a deal. So, where you guys want to go? I can bring you in 4 directions, apparently. North, south, west, east.
Well, from what I can tell, we have a goal. We need to find someone called Blackscale in the swamp, and he seems to have issues with devils, if you have heard of that.
The red buggers! Yeah! Come here all and great and mighty. They can beat the swamp. I can tell you, crocodiles and giant snake, they all happy since the devils are here. They got food for 24 hours. But I do not exactly know where that black scale be. But I can bring you to somebody who would know.
Since you don't know where Kachi's people are, I guess that would be our safest bet.
They flyers. I can't follow them. They live in the trees. Sadly.
I'll probably meet them if they spot me.
We will find them eventually.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, bring us to this person, and on the way, if you don't mind, can you tell me a little bit more about this apex predator that is roaming around this area? Just a little bit details, how challenging he is and stuff. I would like to know more about him.
You got a long day, so I suppose you all want to sleep here, probably for the night before we go.
Sure, but I will take then with you the first watch, so you can tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry. So as you all install yourself in the little home of Sam, who's quite cramped, especially it's full of crawfish now, you would still save you would still sleep safely, so no rolls will be on tonight for encounters. So, what do you want to know about the bugger?
How challenging is he actually?
Well, I know the devils tried to get him at some point. They sent a full unit, you know, like around 60 people.
Mhm.
None of them came back, and none of them be find a corpse around. You see, the thing doesn't fight fairly. If it would, probably me or my grandfather would have won. But the thing is hunting with flies, using shadows as its advantage, and he can become invisible.
Oh,
Even in combat, I did fight some of your kind before. And when you hit them, normally they turn back, you know, so we can see them. But that thing, even if you hit him, they invisible.
so I guess even when he attacks, he stays invisible. Same.
Yeah, that's the
sounds-
problem.
That's a really powerful opponent, but as you said, without his tools, he would be most likely not as lethal.
He's able to swim gracefully, he's climbing quite fast, and he has even wings.
It even has wings, so. And by the strengths it seems to have,
Well,
they have no downsides.
the only downside he has is actually with that one, as he pointed at Kachi sleeping beside you. Her kind use sonar to detect all things around. It confused the hell out of that creature, not able to follow them. That's why I believe they release him.
Oh, so it gets confused by loud noises.
I think so. But I'm not exactly sure it works exactly with that creature.
That can be an information that could help us one day if we will face it once again.
Just make sure you don't crush any of the blood flies.
I will remind my team.
That thing is specially made to hunt her kind around here. So be careful. He's probably hunting right now the tribe, but he can't even find them like me. So if he find out there's one separate from the group, he might go after her. You see, the thing is, that thing consume apex predator around and absorb one of their abilities every single time. So when he eats devils, that thing is barely immune to fire now.
So it's an evolving creature. I
That's
see.
what they did. You see, I took one of those guys who did bring in it before I torture him a little bit in the woods. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like silly people. But after a couple hours of torture, the guy did say that her blood, the elk blood, is really potent, and they made that thing from that. But now they try to get more blood and more DNA of elks to add more on that creature.
Blood rituals and experiments. The bad side of what you can do with blood. I look over to Lear while saying that. Some of us here seems to have a past with nobles and other things. At least the last time blood was a topic in this group. This one over there was quite infuriated. But
Meh.
good to know. I will not say anything about that to her.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Nobles around here are pretty much kind to us. We all have the same respect for the swamp. And, since you don't seem a bad fellow and you did catch for me a couple more crawfish, I guess I can give you the biggest secret of the swamp for stranger to survive.
Hmm.
You see, everybody think the swamp is just a dead area. But it's wrong. The swamp is actually alive.
So it's not only buzzing with life, it's alive itself, you say?
Okay, how to say that better? You know what a creature is?
Sure.
The swamp is a creature.
Okay, I get you.
You hurt the swamp hurt you back. You disrespect the swamp disses you. You don't believe me? I tell you, you can try yourself because I don't dare myself. But, for example, you try to start a fire in the swamp to clear out stuff like the devils did. In the morning, thousands of leeches would attack them. Birds at night, swamp, marrakeches, crocodile coming out, and moss absorbing and covering and swallowing people screaming. Buggers didn't stand a chance.
So
That's
the swamp is seen as an overmind that tells all the creature living within it to defend it.
Yeah, and Black Scale is actually abusing the shit out of that on the devils.
I see. Thanks for your wise words. I will take it to heart. Even so, it's not beating anymore.
If you have ever a doubt, you can ask the swamp, and maybe if the swamp respect you, you might have an answer there.
Namar nuts. Okay. That was a lot of input, and thanks for sharing that.
No problem. Are you going to the north? Or join your kind?
When I am done with what I am ordered here to do, I will rejoin my kind at some point again. But not on this continent, actually. On another one in the north. But from your words, is on this continent as well a vampire tribe?
Well, you see, lot of your kind, like I said, try to escape the north on coming around here. That's why we saw a lot of slavers around. But I didn't see anyone manage to really escape, to be honest. So if you see slaver in the swamp, I would say be careful. They might looking for somebody like you. And they have way to test.
I see. Well, I have a strong team to defend me and reaching my goal. Okay, I guess that's it for tonight. It's getting late. I need to rest as well.
Wait, I thought your kind wasn't resting.
There is difference in between each vampire. Sure, I don't need to breathe. I don't need to eat. But my kind of a vampire is able to walk in the sunlight, therefore we have to sleep.
That sounds alright. Have a good night, lads.
And lay down and turn away from him turn the back to him, closing my eyes.
You can hear him munching on Lord Grub he did find, like behind a barb skin of the tree. It was the second turn of the guards in wish to talk to Little Sam.
I guess Catchy wants to take a second turn.
Alright. Hey there, little
Sup?
Betsy.
So, tell me, do you know how many there are of my kind here?
Last time they came to see me, they were around 10. But I won't say it's the full family.
I'm quite hoping that the tribe is big.
They probably is. They travel a lot. If you want to send a letter or a message, it's pretty much to them you have to communicate with.
Oh.
They don't come often here since I live in the deep swamp, and the trees are more treacherous. But I do pay them gracefully if they can get rid of the blood flies for me.
I guess one thing that could be interesting to do is finding one of the places where they come often. I'd like to meet my own kinsmen again.
Well, you probably ask anybody living in the swamp. They might give you some indication. You know, wouldn't mind they visit me again. I'm kinda lonely here, and I just say they're quite playful with their bites and wrestling matches, if you know what I mean.
Oh, those, yeah. If you know of those, then sure, they if they do that, then there might be quite a big tribe. The one thing I do wonder is if they are an authorized tribe.
On this continent, I mean, I was in exile like the rest of most of people. I was born in here. But my great-great-greatfather was pretty a fucking hardcore son of a bitch bastard who did his time as a dwarf criminal. But I mean, I grew up here. That's my swamp.
Were they always here?
I would say they're pretty young for a tribe. Maybe one generation? Or second generation. All I know is they're looking for more people, and, you know, that's where the wrestling match came from. They respect me because they said I'm a great hunter. I managed to catch 3 or 4 before I knew exactly what they were.
I have a question for you.
I'm all ears, lass. Little Betsy.
Why don't you join them?
Because this is my territory, lass. It's easier for me. They live on top of the trees, like they told me. I live on the water circle. I'm a bottom feeder.
Yeah, but why then you can just be down at the roots.
Where they are, I don't think there's as much water here, and my abilities work mostly like a gator. I hide in the water, wait, and when my prey is close, I snap at them, or drag them directly in one of my many traps around it. I don't think your kind, your sister, I don't know how to call them exactly, but they don't like that much I put that many traps around. They prefer one-on-one combat, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
But in the deep swamp, traps are necessary around here. That's why they don't visit quite often. But they do because they respect me. I'm pretty sure I have a son or a daughter with them now. I don't know exactly how your kind work, but I know that I did enough probably to have a couple of child with them.
Well, our kind is quite simple when we're mating with other species. It's easier, but if we mate with each other, it's quite hard to produce anyone.
Maybe they come back if my child want to visit me. Or they still need some of my main lotion and powders.
Don't worry, if you do have a child, they will come back. Elxir,
He's gonna hand you a piece of crawfish to eat.
as she takes. Oh, thanks. Elks are family tribes. If there's somebody in the family, they will visit. The only reason why they probably haven't visited yet is probably because the young one can't fly that long.
Yeah, pleasure to help you later. Betsy. Anything else I can help you with?
No. I guess I'll just relax with you here by... Are they sitting by a fire, or...?
No. There's no fire right now. But you can see him getting out a pipe and putting some strange herb into it that he smoke and head towards you.
She shrugs. Why not try? And she tries.
You smoke it, your sense are developed extremely higher. And you can see exactly what little Sam see normally in the swamp. You can see some live vein going through trees, directly knowing connecting under the ground. You can see gator underwater moving, giant snake hiding in corners. Your perception go temporarily for 1 day on a with a +10 on the swamp.
Okay. Catchy's gonna like take her hands up to her eyes, and she's like, "Okay, it's not an illusion because if it was illusioning that I have eyes, but what is this?"
By the way, I did finish, but Bude, you can see. Not as echolocation, you can actually see.
But my blind, even through my blindfold.
Through your blindfold. How do
Okay.
you think little Sam is able to direct himself under the water without seeing?
So her eyes kind of work right now.
Yep.
Okay, this is gonna do like that and down. What is this? Why can I? Huh?
He's gonna elbow you a little bit friendly. Swamp magic, kid. Swamp. That's why your kind come mostly to buy.
She smirks. That's neat.
That's why I'm necessary here, kid. Because that thing only grow on the deep down swamp ground.
Can I buy this?
Of
From
course you can. What do you have to trade for?
I have 2,000 of these weird round things. She takes them out as gold pieces.
That work more with the castle and village people, not the swamp like me.
Oh wait, I have this. Takes out 5 greater healing potions.
I might take one of those, and I can give you a bag of this.
That's a deal.
So it's for 10 consummation, so you can use it once a day, and it's old for 24 hours.
So what should I name it?
Swamp grass. You know what? Swamp life, actually.
Life. Catchy gains eyes.
Your perception go up by 10. So every time you roll a perception, it's +10. Plus what you have.
Yeah. Good deal.
That's why your sister come always here to buy me some of that grass. And people from the city too. They know I have the stuff.
It's useful, definitely.
Maybe when they have my children, I can have a bigger establishment and make more commerce of the swamp life.
Catchy looks over at the others. Huh, so that's how LeBron looks. Huh. People look a lot different when you're not seeing them through echolocation.
You look tasty, that's my opinion.
I just ask my sister about that then.
But be careful, there's people looking like him. The only difference I made is he's more like beef bull thing, and not like a ram kind of beast. Because if you go more towards the north, but still in the swamp, you can see clan of his people like that, like him over there.
What different then?
Like I said, it's less bull, it's more ram, and they don't tend to speak common.
Ah. By the way, what's the time? Because if it's getting morning, Katsu would want to start waking people up.
Yeah, it's starting to get boring.
I should probably not let them sleep any longer, since if we get out earlier, it's gonna be easier for us. He's just gonna go over to Lee and then poke her side. Oi, wake up.
Morning already, is it?
It's getting morning. Goes over to Lucy, pokes her side. Time to get up.
Fine.
Goes over to Nightmare, pokes her side. Time to get up.
Alright.
Goes over to Deiko. Pokes. Morning. You there, Aiden, or? Ah. Goes over to Carla. Poke.
Hello?
Morning. He yells at Big Brother. Brother, it's time to wake up.
For him not being used to called called brother, he just turns over on his side, just still trying to sleep.
Nah, okay, so only one thing to go. Goes over and kicks his kneecap.
Hey, right, I'm up.
Good.
What's going on?
It's morning.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Can't believe I still slept in this mess there. We have to clean because I'm not happy with the fur. That's disgusting.
Well, yeah, it's disgusting, but we just have to deal with it for now.
Morning, everyone. Here you go, I make the breakfast. He bring you a plate full of grubs, steak, and bat wings.
He's gonna just look at the plate, look at LeBron. Well, you live once. Starts eating.
What you grabbing first? A bat wing, a steak, or a grub?
Snake.
Okay. Tastes like chicken.
Tasty. LeBron, try the snake.
Snake? You sure?
Yeah, try the snake.
Alright.
He gets a decent size for him and bites a chunk out of it.
Ooh.
He looks over at little Sam.
What method do you do by cooking this thing? Because I want to know.
Oh, God.
Ah, it's my secret spices. Also, I learned roasting is better than just holding on top of a flame. You have to turn it, make it stir, and you don't put it directly on the flaming rock. You got to hold it on top of the flaming rock and just slowly turn it.
LeBron thinks for a moment.
So, not on the... and Oh, okay. I'll figure that one out. Yeah, I should do that.
He's gonna
Well,
grab a leeches of the size of a ham, a full-fledged big ham, put it on a hook, and open the belly of the full-size leeches as blood fill into it, and give a mug directly at the Barra.
I see. Even so you're not too familiar with my kind, at least you know how we handle things. Thank you.
Bah, we do this. I cannot do the same. As you see him like licking his fingers, like it was actually like something tasty or a little bit of grease, but it's blood.
I raise the cup towards him. Cheers then. And drink.
Lucy just looks over to Namara. You keep saying you're kind. What do you mean by that? Aren't you human?
Have you slept last few times? Okay. I may appear human from the outside, but what I really am. Well, come here for a second.
And I just stands up, taking her plate, but still chewing on some of the snake.
I have done this last time, but just to remind you. I take your hand and place it on my chest. You feel no heartbeat at all. Is that normal for you?
Puts a plate down and then puts her other hand on her own chest. I have a heartbeat. You don't. But what is normal?
Well, nothing in this group actually, or very less. But what I want to tell you is, I'm undead. I am a vampire. I drink blood to, well, keep myself going. It's basically the only thing we vampires really want and need. The fact that I can still eat food is because of my kind of vampire. Blood is way more interesting for me.
Okay, so vampire.
There can be vampires in different shapes and forms. I have seen a vampire like LeBron, for example. A really nasty combination. Muscular and dangerous at night.
Lucy just quickly looks over to LeBron. You a vampire?
Is that a trick question?
I can assure you he isn't. He lacks the, well, trademarks of a vampire. I look at Lucy and retract my teeth. The things. Also some other stuff like, well, some have red eyes, like me. Others are just overly unusual pale. But we all share the same attitude. We don't really like sunlight or radiant stuff. But yeah, it would be nice to see another one of my kind at one day. The only problem is, there can be vampires that also try to feed on others. Because it's a constant battle when you're not from the same clan or tribe, whatever you want to call it.
You can see Lucy just sits down beside you, like thinking for a moment before speaking out loud. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird. You being vampire and all. I kind of mistook you for humans, considering that's all I've ever seen before I got here.
Oh, I mean, I was once a human. Quite a long time ago.
You see, I mean, I know the differences between human and other things. Looks at LeBron. I mean, not human. Looks over to Carla. Not human. Looks over to Kachi. Definitely not human. Looks over to Torin. I'm 50-50 on that one.
Nice.
Looks over to Leah. Still questioning.
Okay.
About me.
You look more human than anything,
I take that as an insult.
but you're a cool guy.
I take that as a compliment.
50-50 on that one. So in total. What you want to search for is a lineage. I am still a race, like all the others here. In this case, human. But I turned, you could say. There could be something like a werewolf, for example. The quote-unquote biggest arch-enemies of vampires. They are also a lineage. They are humans that are cursed. Turning at night into fluffy razor sharps, you could say. Razor blades. But overall, I'm pretty happy that I didn't encounter a vampire or a werewolf yet.
Yeah,
Still have to figure out how things are working here in this country.
Lucy kind of just eats more of the snake before talking. Well, I mean, as I said, kind of just only met humans and only know the difference between a human and most of the other races that you see here. I mean, living in a village with only one race and then kind of destroying other villages that only had humans. You know.
Yeah, I can see that. I look over the swamp. Did it clear up a little, or is it still foggy as shit?
It's insanely foggy.
Ketchy's gonna try something.
Yes, one day here
Apex.
is like the other.
Yes.
She's gonna take off her blindfold and look out at the fog.
You can see no fog at all. You're actually seeing clearly as day. With
Did
no
my-
fog.
Did my vision get better when I took the blindfold off, or?
You have +10 on your perception. Yes, you do see way better.
Ketchy's gonna look at the others.
Huh?
And actually, you can also see her eyes moving around in her sockets. They didn't normally do that, they just looked straight. So that's how all of you look.
Wait,
What
you can
colors are your eyes actually, Catchy? Nobody knew.
They have seen them. They were silver, I believe.
Okay.
That's unusual. I thought you were blind.
I was, but she looks over at the swamp guy. But Sam gave me something, which is quite interesting.
You can see him spicing like the lychee open you with like a special sauce he made from ghost pepper, extract of hog magma, and black widow venom.
Quite grateful. You helped us a lot so far. And now I'm Kachi.
By the way, Catchy, your eyes are silver, but there's a little glow green around them now.
Nice.
Since you used the drug.
One thing, I don't see a fog out there anymore.
You cannot see the fog. You see through it?
Yeah.
Wow, that makes guidance way better.
Well, I guess our bat is now a sonar that can see clearly.
What is this? Oh wait, no. Yeah. Okay. I had to think for a sec with Sona.
The thing you do with your mouth.
Bop, bop, bop.
Gotcha.
But before we move on, Leah. Leah?
Northern said his PC's acting up again.
Shit. Does anyone know if Leah has magic detect magic?
Not a clue.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have detect magic.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, then I pass that point. We should consider our resources and strategies for the further going. I look around in the group. we all have items, equipment, rations, and weapons.
And
any-
base.
Is there anything on us that we don't use and another one in the group could be useful? Find useful. I don't say you have to give it away permanently, but this area here is more than dangerous, and I would at least maximize our opportunities.
No. Don't think I have anything.
Well, any of us here who is considering using light armors beside me? Any one of us here who's considering using light armor beside me?
LeBrun shakes his head.
I think I used that too. I'm not really sure.
Well, time to look it up, I guess.
Everybody, look your armors. And by the way, Limi, he did
Yeah.
point to you a yellow mushroom after he saw you eating that sweet. And he tell you that's the only mushroom if you're looking for some sweet you can eat.
Just gives a thumbs up before grabbing the yellow mushroom.
It's quite squishy.
Ooh, sponge. I'm
And
gonna call it
sticky.
Bob. And it's sticking to my hand.
No, it's sticky, but that's stuck in your hand.
It's spongy. I'm gonna call it Bob, and in the bag it goes.
Okay. You don't want to try it?
Not yet.
Okay. Carla, do me a Constitution saving throw. 15. You fail as the spice in the hot sauce burns directly in your mouth, and your mouth is literally on fire as you try to look anything to drink around you, or calm that hotness in your mouth.
LeBrun's just pointing and laughing at Carla.
Okay,
Let me try it a bit.
so
Really
Gotcha.
nice.
You take, Carla, you take 2 fire damage.
That's the spice that LeBrun's got, hasn't he?
You have a bottle for 10 use.
Yes. Oh shit!
well, Carla is a plant, so she has no problems with
Yeah.
it. We
She
should
can-
not
Yeah.
drink that stuff.
It's in own cartoon way. You can see some smoke coming out of the mouth of Carla when she plunged her head directly in the swamp water.
Oh, shit.
You see little Sam just eating literally something covered, dripping of that sauce like it's nothing. Getting a little bit of chicken and sauce in his white beard.
So, Kachi,
Mm-hmm.
what type of armor are you wearing?
Darren,
Leather.
roll me.
Is it the light armor? Is it the medium armor?
It's light armor, I believe.
Darren, roll me for your Constitution saving throw.
Because I found something else. When we killed this loot hauler, Namara is
You're just resistant, Darren. Not advantage.
oof. Namara grabs into her bag of holding and gets out a coat, like that. It looks really worn, and there's like Apex. What are the things called on the backs of the giants in Valheim? Of the giant crabs? Tentacle things.
Kaichin or Shichin.
It's
Iron?
There's like a little bit of cairn on it, but it looks like
Oh.
it was under in seawater for a shit long time.
Oh, coral.
Coral, stuff, and is laying that out in front of her. This thing here seems to be light armor, and from what I see, it might give you a lot of advantages when you're swimming or underwater even. Actually, I would say it can make you brave underwater. Yeah, and if you want Kachi, you can veer it. I guess you have the best use for it. And special when there's predators around. I have the weird feeling it likes your kind.
Thanks.
You can have it for a while, until you figure out what we can do with it. On the other side, I found a little bit of treasures with this loot hauler. I could give it out to each of us, but because it's meant in gold and jewels, it's hard to divide between all of us to get it even, and I would like to make it even for all of us. So, I would like to keep it until we can make it into pure gold. Alongside that, I found also a mirror. And I don't know if it's just a mirror or if it's something magical. We could try it out, but actually I want to wait until I know what it can, if it can do something.
Sounds like an idea.
So, here you go, Kachi. That's yours for now.
I
Yeah,
can
she.
swim.
Yeah, that. Look in general mute.
I can swim.
Oh no!
Yes.
I guess she's gonna wear that then.
So, if that is anything, I guess we're good to go.
Wait. The lot of armor I have right now is 11 plus dex. This one, oh shit, that's
That's not it.
that's an upgrade.
12 plus dex on this one.
Yeah.
Lucy kind of sees the armor after having a small conversation with LeBron. Kind of realizes something. Oh, shit. Yeah. Scrounges around in her bag. So I found this. Just pulls out an arm piece.
Mhm.
Hey, so, in that tree, that creature thing that you killed came out of, I found this armor.
Huh.
What a nifty piece of armor.
Can you tell me something about that thing?
You can post the picture if you want, Lemmy, in the.
Okay. I'm going to post it in general mute.
I mean, because I talked about the armor in front of everyone, I can post that as well in the general mute.
Ooh.
It's
Would
yeah. Continue, please.
just Apex, would Lucy know anything about the armor? Like its abilities and stats?
I would say those who have magic can roll an arcana.
I mean, not big in Arcana, but no. Salami.
Salami's suddenly gaining some glasses. I can tell you.
It's sadly not with advantage.
So Apex, how's this going to work?
Put the definition directly in the general mute.
Okay. There's the definition.
I mean, from the description itself, it's also useful for me. But sure,
well,
I mean, you can use Constitution as well. I don't deny that.
well, I mean, I don't wear armor and I don't really need it. Kind of just places the armor down. So I guess it's whoever wants it.
As I said, you don't have to give it away for free. You can either tell a price for it, or you get it back later on.
I mean, it's an armor piece that we found in the swamp, so kind of just looks over to Namara. How much gold did we get?
Let me put it out here. So
It's an attune item, by the way. This armor. The other one is not. This one is an attune for anybody who take it.
So from where are my notes? Fuck. We got 3 rubies. We got 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay, dividing that by the math.
By 9 people.
Math. Just looks up to Namara again.
Okay, yeah. 5,000 divided by 9 is 555 gold. 0.55555556.
Okay, 555. We'll go 555 then. Did you say 550 gold?
555 gold and
Okay.
some small pieces.
Okay. I guess whoever wants it gives me their 555 gold.
I look over to Colin. Do you want or should I? I mean, heavy armor as well. Light armor.
It's leather armor, studded leather, or hide.
But was it a new description what it is? Was it studded leather or hide? What Epic asked.
You can choose. It's
okay.
between.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What were the difference from all of them?
Would I be able to say out loud out of character what they are?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so padded armor consists of coated layers of cloth and batting. Leather is just breastplate and shoulder protectors of this armor is made out of leather that is stiffened and boiled in oil. The rest of the armor is made of a softer and more flexible material, while studded leather is made from tough but more flexible leather. Studded leather is reinforced with a close set rivets or spikes.
And hide is
then considered medium armor, which this crude armor consists of thick fur and pelts. It is commonly worn by barbarian tribes, evil humanoids, or other folks who.
It's been weird. I got the friend zone.
And do you want the other 555 that belongs to you as well already?
Yep.
Okay.
And thank you. Puts all the money in her bag.
Question, Namir. This coat.
Yeah.
It's kind of comfy, actually, instead of the normal cloth I'm wearing. If you get the coins I should get, can I have it then?
I don't take a price. You can have it for now. We'll decide later if what it will take to keep for what you have to give me to keep it. For now, it's
yeah.
you can just keep it.
Okay.
Okay.
So which armor you took? Leather, studded leather,
I
or
took the studded version of whatever of the Mysil Weave armor.
Okay. You need to attune to it.
Do we still have time to attune, or do we have to get on? I mean, attune takes half an hour.
It's 30 minutes to attune.
I have the time. Do we have the time?
You do.
Yeah,
Sam
we
is not. Sam is making actually a roast of a giant leech with his ghost pepper venom, black widow venom, and extract of lava.
Okay, then we all take time to attune to the armor, so everyone has half an hour to do shit.
As Lucy's just finished her lollipop, she kind of just throws the stick away and pulls out the mushroom that was given to her earlier. And
LeBron, roll me wisdom.
Wisdom. Okie dokie. Wisdom save, yeah?
Nope, wisdom straight.
Oh, wisdom. Okay. Boop. Meh, 4.
You're not used to the Cajun cooking of Little Sam. You do not really get how he's cooking. You know it's extraordinary and really tasty, but sadly for you, you don't learn anything how to do special cooking like he does.
I'm gonna look over at the roasting leech and watch.
LeBron is just like, he's desperately trying to understand, but he's getting more frustrated and, in the back of his mind, a bit upset. He can't get the fact of how he can cook.
It's
See,
fine.
it's the mushroom.
So, Namara, now that you're fully attuned to this armor, I'm gonna send you the rest of the definition of the armor.
Sure. Ah, I have to think something will bite my ass. Yes. Is it a normal one? Is it a +1 because of what it is, or what is the? So I can define the armor class I'm getting.
It's a +1. It's a look studded leather armor +1.
Okay. Studded leather +1. There it is. It's to equipment. So that one goes on. That goes on. Hey. And that definition is a little bit weird.
The one I sent you?
It says +2, but also -2. But I guess the -2 is for a set amount of time.
Whoa, okay. Come with me in Gaming 1, okay? So we don't speak out loud about this.
I was only telling numbers.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing else.
Let's go in Gaming 1.
Anyway, while they're talking, Lucy's going to look over to LeBron about the whole name thing.
Yeah.
A name for that move.
Yeah. So if we call it off, we'd be prepared to do it together.
I was standing on top of your shoulders, so we were kind of like a totem or something.
Totem.
I'm pretty sure we were both enraged.
Raging totem?
It can work. It can work, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's it then. That was quicker than I thought.
Yeah, Raging Totem would definitely do.
Raging totem, yes. Those little kids didn't stand a chance when we were at that form.
Nah, they didn't. They didn't.
No. Oh yeah. How's your little ball doing? I swear you threw it quite a lot in that battle.
Oh yeah, him. He just looks at the ball, but it looks really pissed off at Lucy.
It does not look happy.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure if I feed it at least once, it will actually smile.
LeBrun instinctively kneels down towards it and goes to give it a head pat.
It just looks at LeBron. But he's okay with the head pat.
All right. Understanding good cleanup.
Excuse me? You've returned?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, little fella. It was for the greater cause.
Paul seems to calm down.
So, you all ready to leave?
Well, we are.
Yeah, the suit. No offense, but the sooner we get over safely, the sooner we can get ourselves cleaned. I'm sure poor Lear back there is getting tired of vomiting everywhere, making more mess.
We surely should then start.
Well, let's get moving. As she bites down on the yellow mushroom that was given to her.
Automatically, when you bite it, you have the taste of like marshmallow mixed with the lemon candy drops. Mix it together. It's intensely sweet, extremely sweet, and extremely sour too. So your face go a little bit on the inside, like you're doing like your lips going inward a little bit.
Like eating a lemon.
Yes.
It's the insane sweet candy, but
See,
sour.
Lucy's kind of just like, oh, tasty. Jeez.
It's extremely good. If you like sour things, like candy sour, like Sour Patch Kid or stuff,
Yeah.
it's extremely good. It's really sour.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna need more of these.
All right, everybody in the boat. Bad girl, now that you can come with me, you can see the real swamp. Follow me underwater.
Gotcha.
Jumps in the boat, plays down.
The aquatic.
There
I
you
follow
go,
into the boat.
Yeah.
The aquatic bat has way too much fun already.
Yes.
Yeah, the boat moves swiftly on the water, directing you for a good 5 hours in one direction. You do a lot of distance on boat, and especially guided by Little Sam and Catchy underwater. Catchy, what you're seeing underwater, it's completely different than what you think. Automatically, when you go underwater, by instinct, you would think giant snake, crocodile, terrible things living underwater. But what you're really seeing is the real swamp.
Fuck! I thought you were about to pull out the picture of Atlantis.
Interesting.
It's quite pretty for you in the same time. You never saw something like that, and everything is interesting for you. You see snake, you see gator, with especially that you took the herb, and you feel really connected to the swamp in the same time. Like a little bit curious and everything and adventurous, and you feel like the swamp is starting to communicate with you, sending you vibes of life around you.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry, I want some fucking guy on a banjo in the background playing music as Catchy's swimming.
Music I put so you can hear it. But it's by the way, you don't see Catchy at all because Catchy is on the deep down with Little Sam walking at the bottom. You walk for good in there. You guys reach, and that was the first one. That's the second one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring you guys in this one.
Souls.
Oh, there we go. I can now see. Yay!
Oh, fuck away.
You all gonna pop directly here on the top, a little bit right corner. I'm keeping pinging. It's a black circle. Limmy's appearing. There you go. More people. More people. I'm missing people. I need people.
Where was it? You said?
Top of the map, a little bit on the right.
LeBron!
There.
LeBron!
Lucius!
Yep, yes. Oh, yep. Hang on. Meh. I was miles off. Where is everybody? Ah, I see. Here, I'm here.
Okay. Little Sam came out of the boat, walking on land, helping you all to get down, and wave at you saying his last goodbye. If you ever need help, you can always come back to the deep swamp. I'll be there waiting for you and helping you. Pleasure to meet you all. And remember, respect the swamp, and the swamp will respect you.
Farewell until we meet once again.
I want more yellow mushrooms.
If
I will come back for more of them spices soon. I'll let you know on that.
If I see the others, I'll make sure to tell them to stop by you again soon.
Arwen. He's leaving, singing a song, as you hear the song disappearing underwater. Oh, he came back a little bit. I forget to tell you, my friend is actually a doctor, so be careful. And he leaves.
Well, time to find his friend. And to be honest, it's nice for once to find a friendly, helpful soul out here in the wilds.
Well,
Well,
let's get moving.
let's get the boat somewhere to a place where we can walk again. I guess over here would be a good place to start. I point down direction.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, we're moving the boat over there.
You all move with extreme difficulty through the swamp, but you do manage since Little Sam is not there anymore. You can all reach over here.
Jump, everyone! LeBron! Reach!
So I guess
Oh.
this structure in the middle, is it a platform? Is it a tower?
It's a platform. It's 10 feet high, and you can hear singing from the top of it.
Huh. I guess I know where his friend is. At least I hope it's friend. Should I let Salami scout, or do we want to walk straight there?
Yeah, he said his friend was a doctor, so might as well just walk.
Okay.
I love how LeBron just goes.
Oh, whoops,
into
wrong. I
water.
was not even looking where what the. I was dazed. I thought that was in my eyes. They looked like grass. Never mind.
Alright. I can't
LeBron's
tell
like,
what
"Fuck
color
it,
it
I'm
is.
big
It's
enough."
fine.
I just walk straight up this platform. 10 feet doesn't really scare me with spider climb.
Where the fuck's the stairs?
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well.
There's none.
Stairs from
You
the
all,
front.
you all come on top, as you can see directly multiple frog creature humanoid dead around, and you see that strange lizard folk made with a top hat all of bones, holding directly weird cane and heavy armor, smoking. I'm gonna post the full picture in general mute.
Is that Baron Sunday?
Burn somebody, hey.
Won't be long, sorry. I just get to find it. Is it in my main page, maybe? Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't find it.
Even some shit in it.
Yep. And 12. With a 12, you can feel the Warlock energy, the Necrotic energy, the Eldritch Blast energy from him automatically. And you know all Polywog over here did die by that same energy he did.
Huh. I see. Well, a friend of yours, Little Sam, pointed us in your direction.
And how do I know you do? Was sent by Little Sam. Not trying to trick Dr. Facily again.
How we did? Well, traveling through the swamp without any help is quite lethal. So reaching that place in the first place without being a native. That could
Not to
be
mention,
one thing.
not to mention convincing us to wear some smelly stuff to keep us out of harm's way of the swamp. So she had his arms out like a shrug.
Well, I guess I can't help you all. After all, I got friends on the other side. And that's where we're gonna end the game for tonight.